Streams live.
Rundown. He'll give you the rundown on how to do everything.
Wait, Dyrus hasn't done all the things?
Dyrus.
What's all the things? I did the map build thing.
Like what I mean, like holding right click, how to use your token, yada yada yada.
Oh my god, there's Kenneth and there's Renev. Now I understand the starting screen.
Yeah.
There's Renev.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They're right there.
Where's your arm? Where's the arm doing chemistry?
He
He didn't get that till later.
Oh.
But he's playing chess with Reneth.
Oh my god, did Renev die? Did Kenneth or Renev die?
Reneth died.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He died?
He's
Well,
technically
in a
alive
different
in the
universe.
current canon. Because that was
In canon, he's still alive.
Oh, okay. Is Renev still alive?
Will we get to meet him?
Maybe.
Unlikely.
Damn it.
Different island.
I can't meet
Okay.
Kenneth or Renev. Oh, what's the point?
Sorry guys, let's pack it in.
Another campaign got to meet Kenneth.
They get to meet Kenneth, but we don't.
Campaign's over. I'm over it.
Well, what happened is in the original universe that we all died, that isn't canon.
Yeah.
The town that the campaign before the one I talked about was the campaign that we did in that town.
Yeah.
So they basically redid our campaign, right? So all of our characters still existed in that town. So that's how they were able to interact with them.
Oh. We should travel to that town.
Yeah, we should.
That's
Well,
metagaming.
that's metagaming.
No
Yeah, that's
metagaming.
metagaming. You can't do that.
Do I have to teach you the etiquette of no metagaming, Solen?
Yeah,
Can you-
teach
can-
someone
can-
the
can we get the
ropes of,
verse?
like RP.
Okay, I'll give
Wait,
you.
I want the rundown. I want the rundown.
Okay,
Oh,
just because I
my
want
God.
to. Just
I want
when
to
you
know.
like.
When you role play, remember there's a difference between you and your character. You cannot use your knowledge for your character. What your character experiences is them. So for example, if I walk into another room and you as the player can see me doing stuff in it, and I come back into the room that we're all in, you can't use any of the things you heard that your character didn't hear as decisions. That's
Yes,
metagaming. So only act in your character with the experiences they had, not with what you have or want to do, if that makes sense.
Yes.
What if I just like dreamed about Kenneth and Renev in my dream?
you dream about them.
You're gonna have to get that with the DM. That's a DM question.
DM. What if I manifest Kenneth before meeting him? Yeah, let me just manifest it.
That's the closest thing we can say to that is that's power gaming.
What if you're like a what if you're wait what if you're like a summoner and you just like spawn a fucking rat familiar and your rat familiar is just Kenneth or Reneth?
Yeah, no, it's Renev and then like Kenneth
Well,
comes
Kenneth
over
and
to
Reneth
save
would
Renev.
have to be dead for that to happen.
Oh. Well,
so we
wait.
kill-
Okay, hold
we
on.
kill
Not true. It technically could be.
Hypothetically,
Oh,
they're
well,
already
there you
dead.
go.
They're already dead in another universe. So like, we
Wait,
can
so
just
we
spawn
can-
them from another universe.
we can roll for him, dude. We can just
Yeah, you can
spam
gotcha
the rat
game him.
spell. We can gotcha the fucking rat, dude.
We're gonna gotcha the rat. Gotcha the rat.
Okay.
There's 5 of us. We can all 5 roll to see who can get him. Someone eventually will get the roll, right?
Yeah, eventually.
The DM's trying to talk. Everyone listen.
Listen up. First of all, everybody, welcome. I apologize for the slight hiccup at the beginning, but it sounds like you're already having a good time. I'm gonna move the stream over to so they can see it. I haven't done this in a while.
I like the tone shift you went from listen up to very polite and nice.
Hey, everybody. So first, we're gonna do a couple of checks to make sure you set up everything correctly. If not, I'll probably follow up with you later so that we don't slow everything down completely. But there's a couple of important. Apparently I'm set up wrong. There's a couple of important things that I want to make sure work for everybody. Did you all do all of the steps? I again apologize that there's like 8 steps for the setup.
Yes.
Yeesh.
Okay, I am going to try and play a
Guys?
sound.
Huh?
Darius?
What?
Did you do all
What's
the steps?
question? What's the steps?
Are you even listening?
Sorry, I'm a little out of it right now.
Are you like high as fuck?
No, I'm just really tired. Sorry, what did you say?
Same thing.
You did
Well,
all
okay,
of the
at
8
least-
steps for setting up
Gutterfolk.
map tool, right?
At least siphon all of the energy you have left into this 2 hours and then dive.
It shouldn't even be that long.
The only thing I did was set up map tools. From the map tool setup. That's it.
Okay, so you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything else besides the map tool setup. It
I mean,
said you are
Darius has
done, so I
connected,
stopped
though.
doing stuff after that.
Okay, no, that's good. If you did everything in that Discord channel.
Yeah,
I'm-
he's
I'm-
in here.
I'm gonna
Everything
play a
except
sound
dark
effect
mode.
right now.
Okay.
Did you
Oh.
guys hear that?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
What was that?
I heard
Oh.
money.
1 second, I gotta do that too.
Whoa.
Wait, why didn't I hear that?
I heard it.
Because you've probably
You
set
might
things
not
up
have done
wrong.
steps.
I might not have done steps. When?
Did you do
go to
the edit preferences sound and make sure the file sync directory is applied properly?
Okay, can you play the sound again?
1 second.
Oh, I skipped that one actually. Sorry. What are you fucking laughing at me?
Do all the steps here, please. I skipped
I
that.
skipped the 6th one.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know,
that's my bad.
sounds-
That's my
Yeah,
bad. That's
I
my
don't
bad.
need those. Nah.
See, that's one of the more important ones.
Okay, yeah.
There was the coin sound again.
File.
Do you have map tools muted by chance?
No.
That is, we'll go over that like one-on-one later because I don't want to hold things up, but that's every like attack and weapon and sword and hit in the game has like a sound effect. If you can't hear it and you want to hear it, it helps a lot. And I want to make sure that works for you. I think that's it. That's the big one. So basically the main goal for today, and if I go ahead on anything and am not making any sense, especially for people who haven't played D&D before, is all we're going to try and do is make a character that fits into the campaign setting. It'll be really easy and streamlined once I get to the explanations of how it all works. The premise for the campaign is very simple. You are all going to meet together for various different reasons at a tavern. Just showing up at a tavern and then just being in the right place at the right time, a chaotic series of events will unfold. And throughout the character creation, there is even an option to like figure out why you're there and a couple of simple things like that. The most important thing about the Myriad lore and setup to know about the world is that reading makes you go crazy. There is a sanity mechanic. The lower your sanity gets, the weaker your character will become. You might start seeing weird stuff. It has a lot of different things that can occur because of it. But
Is it like weaker as like mentally or physically or like power wise? Like what's the weaker part to it overall?
as you're able to go through and like into character creation, you'll see some of like the writing of it. But generally, like your resistances to fire will go down the crazier you are.
Okay.
And you'll take exponentially more sanity damage. So if you end up into the negatives, so you'll start with like 30 sanity, and if you go down to like negative 100, then it is at my discretion what I want to have happen because you're going insane.
Okay.
And insanity within the world is generally represented by reading. So if you find any written material or anything that is deeply symbolic, the transfer of information from something that is permanent into your mind brings some of what is known as the Myriad into your mind and will make you go insane. The Myriad is a cosmic entity that exists in all things. Every single thing has Myriad within it. And it's the transfer of information from written material or paintings or anything that you can think of to try and cheat the system, like Morse code, can potentially like get into your head and start making you insane.
Interesting. Okay.
So
Also, if you have negative sanity, you can't be healed because it does damage instead.
Oh.
Wait, you
So
get
wait.
damaged?
So wait, how do you heal? You just can't heal at all?
specifically for some spells. So on the
Okay.
opposite end of the spectrum, let me explain here first. The general setting, if you want to think about it, is mostly occult rituals, sort of a Victorian era. Guns do exist, though they're exceptionally rare, and I don't expect you to really run into them. So there is more of like a.
So you can't just find a gun.
Wait, damn.
No,
Probably
you're
not.
ruined,
No
Gully.
way.
God damn it, dude.
Gully, it's ruined. We can't give a mutant a gun.
Damn it.
I forgot. I realized everyone's freaking out about the gun.
You're talking about guns.
General setting is very
environment?
like occult magic. If you picture anyone like sitting down and doing a major ritual, there isn't really like traditional wizard elemental magic. Most magic is occult in nature. It is psychic. It is like crushing someone mentally. But on the other end, first I should say that all occult magic is basically culturally and socially considered, you know, kind of a bad thing. That if you imagine witches being burned in Salem and that kind of thing, that would be more the Myriad theme. But on the other end of the spectrum, humanity has risen up and created a very consistent system to avoid all of the issues that reading making you go crazy might cause. So the consulate are the main people who rule everything, and they operate on opulent magic, which is what Shorefor was referring to, where if a cleric is to burn his wealth, he could heal you with a miracle. But if you have no sanity, then it is the opposite of occult magic, and it would hurt you instead of heal you. So the more sanity you lose, if you go past into a negative threshold, if you do have a cleric on your party, they will start to hurt you instead of heal you. But there are other forms of healing, like medicine, that is just neutral.
What if you're insane as like the cleric and you cast like healing spells? Does that have effects and stuff like that?
Only if you heal yourself.
Okay. So like no like actual permanent effects to your own like casting and stuff like that. But it might go somewhere else or something like that, yeah?
No. Everything is coded so that it's like a fully targeted system. If you click to heal on someone, that's who you're gonna heal. There's no surprise there.
Okay.
Thinking there was one other thing I was gonna say about it. And I think we're good. I don't think you need to know an exceptional amount of the setting and lore and stuff, because it is going to be a somewhat short campaign and it's going to be pretty localized in one area. So if you scroll up to the top right, you guys all see the maps that are there.
Yeah?
I'm going to point on this one that you guys are going to be somewhere around here on this island called High Sword Island. You're going to be traveling to a tavern called the Black Skull Tavern. During character creation, you'll have a button that'll explain like various reasons why you might want to be there. And really at this point, I don't want to like overboard you on excessive lore and stuff, but if you zoomed out again to this whole like area, it's really as much reading as you want to do and as deep as you want to get into it today while you're making your character. This is the cosmic representation of like the whole universe. So every single one of these circles that you can hover over, you'll see on the bottom left of your screen, there should be a explanation of like what that thing is. And all of these are sort of philosophical standpoints of different religions or perspective that are represented in the stars. So you could be like a worshipper of any one of these. And generally, the whole world of the Myriad is based on these ancient parables that are kind of a lot more like Greek mythology, where they're not literally gods, where we would say like, oh, like that star or that planet is Venus, and that's like this made up Greek god. No one really believes that gods are like real, but they sort of have this ancient tradition where they've continued through time, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you believe in none of them?
Most of modern society believes in none of them. So opulence or humanity would refer to like mankind. 97% of all races are human, so it's mostly human civilization that has risen up and kind of denies that this whole thing matters or exists, even the ones that are relevant to them. So you have a few that people like kind of passingly acknowledge, but it's not in any sort of like Zeus is real and he's literally going to smite me. Okay. Some of them are a little bit more like traditional religion, like the poet has kind of this system of being fated that certain things will and won't happen to you, and that's one of the ones that's most followed in the way of normal religion. But But generally speaking, you don't have to care about any of them. You don't have to know about any of them. But if you do want to read more about them, that's like the pretty big basis of humanity's explanation of the universe.
Okay.
Okay.
The universe.
So we're gonna
sings to me.
scroll down to here. First of all, if everyone clicks on window at the top, do you have a selected, has a check mark next to it?
Window at the top.
Like
Selected
file
what?
edit.
There's the tab.
Oh, it says you on select. Yeah, have selected. Selected.
If you don't have the selected window, you're gonna need that. Because if you click on the token, that is your character that I have ready for you, and if you fuck it up, I can give you another one. If you click on that, your selected window should show you all of the information about your character on there in buttons.
Whoa.
Can you explain bitch's lore, sir?
Yeah, who's bitch?
Yeah, who the fuck is bitch?
I don't think bitch has lore yet, though we can deep dive into the bitch lore once it's all decided. But basically, if you hover over those, it'll have buttons that say like select race. You just click that and it'll guide you through like, these are your options. This is what you can select and it'll automatically apply all the changes to your token. So your goal is to get through all of those and pick every single one of them until there's nothing left. The major ones is obviously you start with race. And then below that, this swirly icon is like your classes. So in there's fighter, occultist, witch, and like all the different main adjustments to your character. And then the other buttons that it may give you because of that are all in there. And then as a quick explanation for non-D&Ders who really have no idea what I'm talking about, social is just you'll roll a 1 to 10. If like you want to lift a rock, you have to roll a 1 to 10 for muscle. And if your check is higher than what it needed to be, you successfully lift the rock. This will also walk you through that and ask you, like, do you want to add a +3 to what skill? You kind of get to choose what your character's good at. It's important to note that the top row you can always do no matter what. And the bottom row are like specialty things. So like lock picking, you can only do if you've put a point into it.
So we're gonna choose like one of those or a couple of those on the lower of the social. Do we get to choose those?
It'll be very self-explanatory. Like if
Okay.
you click race, it'll give you all the racial options. When you click select social skills, it'll give you exactly which ones you can pick.
Okay.
Also if you click on various things, get used to the selected window, because like if you click on human, you see there's all those named things.
Yeah.
Those are human backgrounds. So because you pick human, it'll let you choose a starting racial trait. So like hovering over those is unfortunately the best way to do tooltips. But everything that you add to your character, you're going to be doing through the buttons that are on your actual character, and it will give you clear guides on what that is.
I understand all that stuff, but I'm still lost. Like, where's window?
Of the window. You see how there's file, edit, map, view, tool, and window?
Oh,
Right there.
yeah. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah,
I got
window
it.
select it should be enabled.
All right. Thank
Darius,
you.
are you okay for this D&D campaign right now?
I mean, I understood everything else, but I didn't want to interrupt, so
I'm so
Hey,
happy Myriad
man.
is back.
I'm good now.
This is my favorite thing to watch on Twistar BC
I got it.
Starlog.
Okay, so
Boy, this is sick.
the important things are you have all the buttons to make your character. If you have any questions for me, any questions about the world of like what kind of character or what is real, I'm just here to
What
guide
is
you and help you. For as an example, like if you're like, I really want to do a character who has a rat companion like Reneth, then I would just let you know like additional details about rats so that it makes more sense within the setting, because you might not know rats
Yeah.
are all like hive minds and can travel through trash.
Yeah.
The
Otherwise,
trash world.
I'm kind of curious how self-explanatory the setup buttons will be. So like all of the green buttons on your character are the ones that will modify what you're doing. So as you're going through, there might be like keywords you have absolutely no idea what they mean. The only other tip I have that will help do the setup is if you click your miscellaneous black button on your select it. One of the options it will give you, the first one is define. And if you type in any
Yeah.
word in there, like I'm going to type in strong, it will tell you what that does in chat. Or you could just ask me and I'll tell you anything that you don't know.
Oh, it's actually really sick. Actually, that's cool.
Yeah, this is
Gully, you trying to be twins?
no.
Bro,
absolutely
come on. What the fuck?
No, you can never.
You're talking about
be
Twin Soul?
my
Yeah.
twin.
Twin Soul is you control 2 of your own characters.
Oh,
No,
wait,
Twin Soul
really?
changed. Twin
Yes.
Soul is
Oh,
choosing
it changed?
a partner. So you and I actually updated so like literally every single one of you could be a linked Twin Soul, and you would all take the same damage.
But then we would have 5 times the health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be Twin Souls with any of these guys.
But
We could be like we could be like those
No,
kids
what do we
from
like quadruplets?
Codename Kid
Yeah.
Next Door. Yeah, like the.
We can be
you know what I'm talking about?
quadruplet souls. Can we
Yeah,
do
you
that?
guys be
Man, kids next
you guys
door,
be the Quadra Souls. I'll be the gutter folk that has to be with you guys to survive.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kids next door. What if we like quintuplets? We can be quintuplet souls.
you could be quintuplets.
Wait, wouldn't
Dude,
the
that's
all wait
sick.
all damage would be no wait.
Think
Yes, all
about
damage
it.
would be linked between us.
All oh no.
Sure,
Yeah,
come
exactly.
on. Just imagine
Let's
the HP. The HP we get.
Yeah, I can imagine. Dyrus is gonna go into combat, and then something will happen. He'd be like, "What happened?" And then
Okay,
take
we'll
50 damage and kill us.
Yeah, but we'd have like 100, like 200
Dude.
HP or some shit.
Bro, imagine this us, dude. Look at this.
Wait, so how does sanity work with Twin Folk?
Your sanity is also
like
linked with all your
kids.
Twin Soul partners.
But do you have like more of it, or is it just like the same set value and?
It is always going to be 30.
Oh,
Well,
God.
it's an
As long
average
as
value
don't
between all
read,
players.
We'll be
Okay.
fine. As long as none of us
Just
read,
don't
we'll be
read.
free.
Just close your
Just don't read.
Yeah.
Because
Come on, let's be quintuplets.
Dude, I am so down for a quintuplet.
Dude.
Like, we all talk in unison.
So wait, hold on.
I do
What?
not want
Okay.
to be linked with you guys.
What happened? What?
here's that. Let me throw in an additional thing into the arena. If you all decide that you want to be quintuplets, I'll let everybody be any race they want, and I'll link them.
Oh my God!
It'd be like a Hydra, dude.
Yeah, I'm still not.
Guys.
I'm still not being linked to
Yeah, I'm
these
good.
motherfuckers.
You guys can be triplets for
Triplets?
all I care. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
not-
Ah.
Yo, thumbs down moment, right?
Ain't no
Thumbs
way.
down emoji moment.
The new players can be Twin Souls together.
That sounds horrible. You just trying to get us killed. Wait, what happens if one of the Twin Souls dies?
Well then you would all
no,
be dead.
Okay, so it can't be
You're
one
linked.
individual death. It can't be one
No.
individual death. Okay.
You're all linked. You're the same
Okay.
person essentially.
Dude, we'd be so fucked.
Guys, come on, quintuplets, come on. This is such a great campaign.
What's in it for me, Selen? What's in it for me, huh?
It would be pretty content.
Content.
Kill you off. I won't purposely try and kill us.
The only way I
That's
do
what
it
we're
is if
gonna try.
Sure4 agrees to do it. Because then
Dude,
at least
it-
if I'm being griefed, at least he's being griefed.
And honestly, I've been debating, like just this morning, the reason I updated it all is because I've been thinking in the future of forcing everyone to be linked. So it would
Yeah,
be
and
a
we
great
could do it
experiment
now.
for me to see how it works.
Dude, we're his test subjects, man. Come on, guys.
Oh, please don't use that as the reason. That just makes me want to do it less.
I will be a Twin Soul on one condition:
Yeah.
What's the condition?
if I can be a slime.
Dude.
Be a slime.
You're gonna have him make a new race just for you?
Yes.
If he wants to use us as an experiment, just give him the slime.
I'll do it.
Oh
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I hate
Dude.
this. I hate that this is getting
He's doing it. Make it
You
to
said
the
you
slime.
do it, Dyrus. You fucked up. So
So dinosaur, we're quintuplets. Let's go.
Can we practice talking in unison?
you don't talk in unison.
You
That's
don't
not how
talk
it
in
works.
unison. Is that how
No.
it works? No.
Besides these 5 races
besides
and
these 5
Sure4
races.
slime, there's nothing else. Like there's no orcs, there's no like
These are the options.
Elves.
This isn't like a generic
Okay.
fantasy setting where like orcs and elves and all the things you would expect to exist. The only
Okay.
commonality would be like trolls are a major thing, but they're too big for players.
Right, that makes sense. Okay.
I mean, they're too big for
They're
players.
they're too big, man.
I would.
That's too
I guess
big.
I'm gonna become a Dullahan then.
Can we?
Wait, so the rest of us gonna be? Wait,
Anything you want?
who's
We
gonna
can
be the?
be anything we want, but we're gonna be soul binded.
Yeah.
Who? Wait, so
we're all linked.
who's gonna be the non-one, or are we doing all 5 of us?
All 5. We're all linked.
Okay.
You,
all
if you're
linked,
all
yeah.
5 gonna be linked, you don't have to be a twin soul, and I'll just make sure I link you.
Okay. So what's the? Is there like a perk of being a twin soul at all?
Is that we have more HP?
Well, no. I mean like, what's so like? Are you just giving like a twin soul perk to all 5 of us? Is there like some specialization or something like that, or is it just, or is the
There's
only thing
only
that's
negatives.
Okay, I have
Okay,
a
okay.
serious question. So you
Okay.
know how you said reading lowers your sanity?
Yeah.
Does that apply to all 5 of us?
Yeah.
Dude, if we all read, oh no.
Yeah. If one of us reads, we all get fucked.
So
But if we,
if we get fucked while we're linked, we're just like there's
Yes.
no going back.
Yeah.
Yes.
wait? How can you read as a Dullahan?
You
Well,
carry your head. If you hover over the
Oh, okay, okay.
portrait, they're
Yeah, and
holding
he
their
still
head.
has a head, so.
What if we hide his head? Can we do that?
If you hide his head,
Does not sound very like we haven't even created the characters yet. We don't have to start with the.
Abusing him. Start abusing
There-
him.
there
We're
is-
just gonna get a.
there is
Yeah?
a Dullahan background specifically written in there for knowing where your body and head are at all times, so you can still function.
but
So
we
if you're
just lock his
expecting him
head
to
in
get
the
trolled,
chest.
well then he'll die eventually because he can't eat.
We could just slip him some food in between the cracks.
Why do you why are you making it sound like a pet or something? You know, like what is this like being talked about?
I gotta be honest, I was excited to run for like a group that like wasn't psychos for once, but
No, you
You
fucked up
don't
on
have
that
a
one.
VTuber here. You know.
I just like the idea of a hive mind, like fucking.
But it's not a hive mind. You're thinking of it wrong.
I know. But it's a funny idea.
Is there a place I can read like the racial trait?
Yeah, you hover over it.
descriptions?
You hover over any of them.
yeah, when you hover over them, it'll give an explanation of them. The bottom part is the passives that they get, and then if you click on them, the select it window for Dullahan has like multiple options of their backgrounds.
Okay, so we were talking about this before you joined, but can we be like a hybrid, like bug person human?
Yeah. So like a human falls in love with a roach and he like fucks it, and then out comes like a hybrid human roach baby.
No, unfortunately.
Oh,
Thank you, God.
Why not?
I brought this up for Shore 4 before. I've spent so much time making this, and then you show it to players, and they say, "I want to be whatever is not an option."
You enabled Shift Forward to be a slime, so
Yeah.
wait, you're essentially creating the the initiative of making new
Well,
races.
me and him are metaphysically married, so
what about physically then?
we
No, it's
have
only
not
metaphysical.
physically intertwined unless we're counting smelling armpits.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you guys are not twin souls?
What?
yeah, we're twin souls.
Twin souls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I see the racial trait thing in the selected window, but I don't know where I hover to see it. Like,
Do you,
I'll just screenshot it, honestly.
I want to be a gutter folk. They're stupid,
be a little
so that's
bug?
great. Yeah, I'll be a little bug. A little rodent. A little roach.
little roach bug.
okay, so click on the Dullahan just once, like this thingy,
Yeah.
and then your select it window will say it'll have buttons like execute it,
Oh,
accident. You
no.
hover over them and you
Okay.
get the tooltip.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
So trolls are no longer a class.
No.
Yeah, it's too big.
They're too big.
What does that even mean? Being too big?
Because like the actual strength that they would have for as big as that they are would be very imbalanced for one player to be a troll and someone to not be a troll.
So can 2 people pilot a troll?
Pilot a troll, dude. Some fucking like mecha shit.
Yeah.
Was it the?
Not at the
Wasn't there,
moment.
Like an anime where there was 2 people piloting in one mech, and it was like super sexualized. What was that?
Huh?
Yeah, there was like that mech show where it was like a guy and a girl.
Oh,
Yeah, you and Gully can do that.
I don't think it's that. No.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
Darling in the Franks. Yeah.
Darling
The troll can be the Darling in the Franks situation.
I don't think so.
Less mech, more troll.
Wait, so are the gutter folk like just like beetle creatures? Are they just, can we be any insects, or is it just like beetle?
They are specifically, if you hover over it, that creature. They're not like, you can't be a random centipede or something.
Okay. Yeah, that was my question.
Bro, if multiple people go gutter folk and we're twin souls, we're gonna have no health.
Wait, how many gutter folk do we have?
Holy shit, they're 8
We're about to have 2.
2?
But you have armor, and armor regens per round.
It does not do that anymore.
Oh,
The important thing to note is that if you're all linked and you take damage and you have armor, that damage doesn't go to other people, because all the twin soul does is snapshot your health and apply it to everybody. So if your armor protected your health, then your team is safe.
Like how Dyrus trait is lucky. He needs it. He needs the luck.
True.
Now, here's a question. So, if we're all twin souls and we read, does that mean every single person does a check for the read to see if you fail?
Only the person who did the reading will do it, but the sanity damage will affect everybody.
Oh God.
Dude, I am excited.
Me too. I'm so
excited.
happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, what
we're
kind of slime are you gonna be?
Yeah, what kind of slime?
I'm probably gonna have to
What color
talk to
slime?
Stir about the slime race.
Are you gonna have like a skull inside of you, like it's like your head? And you,
Oh
like,
yeah,
pop out
yeah.
of it?
If we like accidentally stick our hand in there, will we like disintegrate our flesh if we stick it too long?
They are not. They're kind of more like fleshy blood goops.
Ew.
Oh, they're not the sexy kind.
Oh,
They're not sexy. That art's a little bit old, but
They are not
they're
sexy.
definitely not the
At one point
sexy kind.
in a very, very beta campaign, I did play Bomb King the slime that had a skeleton inside of it.
That would be cool.
You even remember that, Stir?
I do. Yeah, I
Mhm.
like those boys because those are old drawings, but I liked them.
So since we're linked, what is like? Is it like any? What if I'm an alcoholic? Does that get shared amongst the people or no?
What if I was
Actually,
an
if you hover
alcoholic?
What
over
if I have
twin
a
souls-
crippling addiction to
No,
alcohol?
if you
Would that
actually
affect-
status effects are not shared.
Okay.
The
Technically,
impact of the
it might,
status
though.
effect may transfer
Oh
because
my god! So he could be one of us can be drunk, and then we all get drunk.
What if, yeah,
basically.
what if I just try my hardest to get like absolutely blackout drunk and just like share it with everyone else?
There
Here's the
is
thing.
the short for. I know. I'm the T. I made this. I know. Here's the thing. There is alcohol that improves your sanity, so technically everyone's sanity would go up because of it.
If I chose to drink that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So like, does it affect eating? If one person eats, we'll all be full. So we save money. Technically.
No, because it's more about mental state.
Oh, okay. Because of saving some money for us.
Well, the thing is, if they drink
gonna be a
alcohol
bug,
and
bro,
they get
like,
drunk,
you eat fucking
then that
trash.
means
What do you-
the drunkenness is equally split through all of us,
Holy
right?
shit, that was
So you would have to get so blasted that you would basically die to get everyone drunk.
Challenge accepted.
Well, you are going to a tavern.
Wait, how tall are these gutter folk? Are they tall or are they like? tiny?
They're very short. They're like goblin-esque,
Oh, they're okay.
like 3.5 to 4 foot.
Okay, which one's the biggest class?
They're all about the same except for gutter folk being smaller.
Should we touch the modular health or no?
If you would like to, yeah, and if you don't want to use it, there's a no change option.
Okay. Is there like, there's no real net negative to it doing, is there? Because it seems like just straight upside.
It will reduce your health, and your total health pool is being added to the Twin Soul Collective you guys are forming.
Fuck. Okay. Can you choose multiple of these or no?
Just
No.
one.
Okay. So if you choose one of them, what does it reduce your HP value by?
You get to input your new HP value. So like, you start at 30 HP, and if you set it down to 15, then it will give you whatever you would have gotten for your choice for setting it to 15.
Okay.
Okay, so how's
hold
our
on,
lore
chat. I'm
gonna
gonna try
work
and
that we're
show
all
you.
twin souls, but we're coming to the inn at a different time?
Am I muted?
We'll figure it out.
Wait, mutants can eat mud? That's so cost efficient.
Dude, what's with you're a bug. You're gonna be eating mud too. Like, why is that the appeal? Like, mud.
Because it's like on the ground. I can just eat it off the ground.
What's going on, guys? Starts looking.
What is a
Mud is
humanitarian?
free.
Oh, what?
Is human what?
A humanitarian.
Where are you seeing that?
Humanitarian. It's like the gem thing that's blue. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Because it says select specialization, and that's like one of the options.
Can you screenshot it again? What you're looking at?
Yeah, sure. One sec.
If there's a whole bunch of shit in the middle of nowhere, don't look at that.
Okay. Well, when I click on my character and I click select specialization, there's just a bunch of pictures. I
Oh,
don't know where
that's
to see that.
this thing. They're all in there, and they all have that picture.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm trolling. Okay, my bad. I got it now.
I can't choose anything because my race doesn't exist.
Just select Twin Soul and build it off of that.
All right.
Or
Just make one right now.
yeah, select Twin Soul.
Oh, what the fuck did I just do?
Oh, you made a man.
What is the social
Congratulations.
scent? What does scent have to do with
Wait,
your
that was-
social?
How do I go back? No, no.
Scroll, like, go up, gullables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I select cleric, it says this error thing.
Let me double check that. What is the error?
I just got it. Just saying it in chat, and then I can't. Like when I select it, the thing is still there on selects.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Gutterfolk have like considered common disease carriers, so technically I could like bring a plague to you guys.
You just disease everyone you meet. You just have like a spitting problem. You just like spit on everyone.
Yeah, whenever I talk, I spit too much, so like.
Like that one character from SpongeBob. Like,
Yeah. Maybe I should talk like that.
Oh. Fixing it. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god, though their grammar is rarely perfect. Oh my god, that's me! That's practically me.
It's fixed. I selected it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, Darius, are you also gonna be a healer?
I have decided to after our circumstances.
Fuck.
Oh my god, wait, there's a trash lover trait? That's
I feel like we're gonna need 2 healers for this, so I'm gonna be one also.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
What's sure for?
Oh, don't worry.
Wait, what is
Where are
this?
you?
This guy's building, bro. He's fucking building.
Yeah, I'm
He's
building right
He's
now,
a
bro.
primalist.
This guy's
I'm making my slime lore accurate.
Blood
A
is
true
converted into
RPer.
Psychic. Wait. How does slime convert blood into psychic powers?
Well, Ster's gonna figure that out.
Okay. When it says gain opulence spell twice, do I just click both of those, or does it matter?
Each one is just representing one spell that you get to choose. You get to choose 2. So pick
Oh,
whichever.
okay.
Wait, am I able to redo my character?
What'd you do wrong?
I picked my social skills, but then I picked primalist, for example, so I need mysticism to scale it, unless that comes later.
Wait, Darius, are you gonna be a Dolahan? Is that what you said?
I'm gonna let you repick. I'm gonna put the button on you again. Give me 1 second.
Sounds
Can I be
good.
like can I be a Gutterfolk who's like 90% face and like, you know, like just have tiny limbs?
What?
And just like
No,
Darius' head?
hopefully, dude, come on.
This is not like the Dark Souls character creator where you get to like.
Wait, if you're gonna be 90% face, I have to be 90% body and then 10%.
Yeah, you're not
let's
building like the Power Rangers Gundam type of deal right now.
Damn.
Can I be the head?
Wait, can there be multiple Surefours? Can you like split off and be two separate
Oh, that's
entities?
so cool! 'Cause yeah!
It is likely that he is going to have like 3 faces, but he's not gonna be able to split. Splitting would be dying.
Oh.
Wait, so if we accidentally like pull apart a piece of him, he could die?
Good luck touching me.
He's fast as fuck.
So everybody in the Myriad, all humans, have this disease where if they die, their organs start to crawl out and try and become a bigger blob amalgam monster. Like
Wait,
every single
what?
person in
What
the world.
fuck?
So basically what Shorefur would be is a couple of those slimes that from dead people met each other and became a like morphed hybrid sentience ooze.
Hold on, we need to step back.
And somehow I'm now linked to you.
Wait, we need to.
I lost like a liver or something, and that's why I'm soul linked to him. Is just like he has my liver inside of him, like.
Well, you're...
Yeah, you lost it. What is it? The kidneys? You lost your kidneys.
I
to
lost
fucking
like
alcohol abuse. And that's sure for.
He just has my fucked up kidney.
I'm gonna have to think about how you guys all meet and this all happens. So just like assume you're showing up by yourself for now with the questions that I asked at the end, but we'll see.
We're gonna have to have this.
It's a little bit of a
curve.
curveball to have like a fucking Power Rangers mech as a character.
Let go, he had me 10% head.
Yeah, let me be 90% head, bro.
Never had 90% head. Let it be 90% head. It's a bug. Mutations happen in bugs.
That is true, they do.
Yeah, like okay, you know how like when they're in a cocoon form, it's mostly liquid. Someone shook his cocoon, so he like didn't form correctly.
Thank you for the bug fact segment with
Yeah.
Solange, dude. The fucking bug fact. Did you know? Solange's bug fact.
I gave you a new
someone-
social skill button, Shorefur.
Someone
feel like-
shook his cocoon.
We're gonna retire this motherfucker after this. I swear to God.
Dude, you guys are gonna be nothing compared to some things.
what does that mean? Why is it so vague?
You guys are nothing.
There's a YouTube video you guys can look at about it. It's called the Fireball Incident.
The fireball incident. Okay, well, I'm searching that one.
That's unlisted. I can send it
fuck?
to you.
Yeah, I would love to see that actually. What's the difference between free action, 2 action, and reaction spells? For opponents?
Okay, that's a pretty big point. Listen up, kiddos.
Yep.
In the Myriad, you have, when your turn starts, all of the icons in your character will show it that you have 2 actions, but one action can only be used on one thing per turn. So if you have a sword and it's 1 action to swing the sword, you can't use your second action to swing that sword unless it is a relentless weapon. So plan around having 2 actions per turn. So like if you use an attack and then you'll be choosing a guard skill, you could do both of those in the same turn. And then a reaction is totally separate. You'll only have 1 reaction per turn. So when a reaction comes up, it'll have a stipulation. You can just do it and you only have 1 per round. And then a free action, you can do as many of them as you want. But again, you can only do the same free action 1 time.
Okay.
Okay, so for Trash Lover, it says I cannot gain the points.
Okay.
Wait, who is Trash Lover?
So like, okay, so like in Gutterfoot, there's a trait called Trash Lover. Will that affect everybody? So if I ate trash and then, you know, I don't gain the poison element, but would it affect everybody as well? Like, would they also...
It will not. So you won't be able to be poisoned, and therefore your group won't get damaged by the poison you take, but they can still be poisoned.
Oh, okay, so I can accidentally poison everybody then.
Yeah. I mean, but you would die.
Wait, if she dies, then we die.
Yeah, because if
so
they
maybe
take
I
poison
shouldn't
damage
be
and
a
they die,
trash
you
lover.
die.
Yeah.
Dude. Dude.
So cost efficient.
Wow.
You and your cost efficient fucking cost efficient bug, bro.
For the price of 1 skill point, I can kill my whole party.
Cost efficiency. Fun facts.
What does wealth mean under the spells? So it's like action, range, and then wealth 3.
Wealth is basically like gold currency, but also opulent spells require you to spend money to cast them.
Oh, okay.
Now that's cost efficient.
Yeah. So what if my goal is just to bankrupt her with healing? Just to ruin her whole cost efficiency.
What if?
I mean... So is like money hard to get in this?
It would be good to have some, like there's a lot of ways to start with some, to be sure that you have it to start with. But then it is definitely a limiting factor, I would say. I can't really say more than that.
God damn. Is there a way to reduce the wealth cost for spells? Like innately through like I don't know, tribal racial passives?
No.
Okay.
I actually wanted to do vocals, but I hope I get 1 so that I can be just really, really bad at it.
You're taking vocals.
So well, it says you can mimic any voice, but then if I get 1, I'll just be really fucking bad at it, so there was no point in me having this trait. But it'll be pretty funny.
Hee hee ha ha.
Hee hee ha ha.
Ha ha.
Is anything not making sense? You lost Dyrus? Just checking in?
No, I'm good. I'm just going through the skills and reading them all.
Yeah, I'm reading too.
Love that.
Yeah, we out here being literate.
Hee hee.
Are we?
Are you reading?
I thought litter is bad.
Yeah, don't read.
Well, like, oh,
You're gonna kill your
I'm
party if you
above.
read, dude.
I can't read.
slash me, close his eyes.
Also, to be clear, if you can't read, like you have no literacy skill, and you look in a book, you will still go insane.
What the fuck?
Are you
That's
fucking
so
serious?
stupid.
Wait, so if you open up a book and you try to read, you will just you'll go
What
insane.
if like someone drops a book in front of me, like?
Don't look at it.
Well, then you better look away.
Also,
Wait, can I torture? So I can technically torture other people by forcing them to read.
that's what Moon wanted to do.
Oh,
That-
Did you do
That's
it?
hilarious.
Can we do that?
Guys, we are linked together. I don't,
No, like torture other people for information. I'll be like, give me what I
Oh.
want. I'll make you read.
Wait. So, do taverns have menus, or like, do we just go from like word of mouth?
You use your fucking mouth and say, "Hey, you got beers here?" Yeah, we got beers here.
Yeah, but
But what if I
You ever
don't
fucking
understand the
conversate it, bro?
language?
but like
What
you
if
know,
I
what if
Also, paintings that are trying to convey something also cause you to go insane.
Yep. It's dependent on how clear the thing is. So if it's an abstract painting and no one can really, everyone has a different opinion on it, it won't make you go crazy. To varying degrees. And if something was very recently written, it will have less Myriad built up in it, so you'll also go less crazy from that. So if you find an ancient, I have no idea how old this tome is, would recommend caution on cracking that thing open.
Wait, sir, explain to them how Kenneth and Reneth are able to play chess.
Yeah, how are they able to play chess?
Do you mean the benefit of it, or how a rat and a snake play chess?
Well, you know how playing chess makes you go insane?
Wait, it
Yeah.
does? How did they make
Yeah,
you
explain
chess?
that to Solon.
So there's kind of like a constant exposure to things that cause subtle amounts of madness will allow you to train your like mental fortitude the same way that you could train, you know, your physical fortitude by going to the gym. So chess, every single piece is symbolic of exactly what it can do, but you try and sort of blur your perception of it and look at the board state rather than the individual pieces and get used to the symbolism of the board state. And because it can be in so many different positions and so many different setups,
Yeah.
that you are kind of mentally training yourself to be exposed to symbolism. Similarly, people who live in big cities typically have a higher tolerance of going crazy because there will be like little notches on walls that indicate like street names, and there's a very minor amount of inferred symbolism in society that they build up sort of like calluses on their mind for it.
Yeah. Wait, this is the sign language cause insanity too?
Sign language is not permanent information the same way that like speech, talking to someone wouldn't cause madness. So unless you drew pictures of sign language and it were a full language, then it would cause, yeah.
Oh, okay. So if like I drew a picture of a sign language that represent a certain word, then that's insanity.
Yes.
So
How does-
pictures don't cause insanity, right? Or do they?
No, they do.
It, especially
Oh.
if it is a picture of like a specific person, then like you knowing who that person is and more people knowing who it is, and then it will start to get a little bit worse. But most art is abstract to the point where it is trying to not truly depict anything to make people go crazy.
So if I drew like dots and stuff or like stick figures, would that?
Technically,
if I
if,
drew a QR code,
if your hieroglyphics were
Scan this
detailed
QR
enough,
code.
yes.
Scan this QR code for the information.
Hey, we're gonna have a lot of
Um,
health, and you guys are gonna be able to heal us, right?
Are we?
Because I'm
I'm
gonna,
going-
I'm converting,
going
I'm
to-
converting our health to damage.
Oh, wait, what?
I have something, but it's not. I mean, we're just beginning characters, so it's not gonna be like
Oh,
we're gonna
well,
heal a fuck ton.
For example, I took Primalist, and that converts all of my sanity costs for abilities into health costs.
If
that
our-
was the most nefarious
Honestly,
line ever.
we'll worry about it when the time comes.
she said,
How does the Royal Rebirth work with us specifically? Does it not work?
Royal Rebirth
It's
is,
target
yeah,
an ally who is at 0 current HP or lower. So that would be non-usable, right?
Hold on, processing.
Okay.
Processing.
Processing.
For you guys, no, it will not work.
Okay.
He's.
So then
You're
what
just
are-
gonna die at 0.
What class are you?
What?
Because we have
Me?
2 clerics.
Yeah,
we have
I'm
2
gonna be-
clerics, and
I'm
then
gonna be a cleric.
we have. What is shirt for? It's like a flower thing.
He's a primalist.
Another
be a
important
fighter.
thing that I wanted to bring up with the whole madness thing is that the Myriad exists within everything. When you open a book, even if you can't read, it kind of makes a mind connection with you, and the Myriad itself does have like a voice that you can hear, and everybody, generally speaking, speaks the same language because it is the language that the Myriad speaks, and it's like within everybody. So while you're going crazy, part of the going crazy is hearing the voice of like everything and not being able to truly like comprehend all of it.
Oh, I cannot select social skills twice? God, I was gonna put it all on sent.
Can you use the same one action twice in a turn?
No, unless it's relentless is the tag
Okay.
that allows you to use it twice.
Okay. Can you? There's no way to like imbue spells with relentless later on.
That's a possibility.
How strong of a possibility?
I really like for like future speaking things like that. I don't really know how likely it would be in a 5-session campaign, and I haven't
Okay.
fully fleshed out everything yet, but it
Okay.
could happen.
Yeah.
Also, technically speaking, when you level up, there is a choice of like random options. And I think one of the random options would let you do it, but that would be a pretty low probability that you saw it.
Okay.
He's taken adaptive shield. Let me.
I just realized something.
Fucking Beavis and Butthead.
What did you realize?
I don't know if I should make it a surprise or. So, the way, if you guys look at the social skill mind, we can't level that up, right?
Yeah.
And your mind value is based on your sanity. So if we're all twin souls and all of our sanity gets combined, we have
It does not.
an insane sanity. So if I use the
But-
skill
but
opposing
it- but it
minds
doesn't.
and we're at max sanity,
But it doesn't. Your sanity does not combine.
I'm basically gonna fuck over that person unless they're a giga god.
I may have been muted. Your sanity does not combine.
What?
Your sanity.
That's a really important thing.
Your
to
max
know.
sanity is an average of everyone's sanity.
Fucked then.
We're
Yeah, it's-
fucked.
Well, if it's an average of everyone's sanity, isn't that default 30 times 5 divided
Average,
by whatever?
like the median. If one guy has 30 and one guy has 10, then you're gonna have like, what is it, 20?
So we're just gonna die to anything that does sanity damage.
You don't die to 0 sanity anymore.
No, but we're gonna go to negative
Yeah.
30 quick as fuck
Yeah,
with all of us here.
Yep.
So we're just
Yep.
gonna die.
not necessarily.
Guys, we're fucked.
We're not.
We'll be
We're not.
fine. I believe in us.
Median is not average.
In us. Yeah.
Whatever, chat. Math makes you go crazy. Don't do it.
Wait, math makes us go crazy too?
Well, if you're writing it down, yeah.
Yeah, but what you can just do in your head.
Do our characters all know about the sanity system? Like they're
Yes.
completely aware? Okay.
They're a weird.
So if you'll note, like on the specializations, I even made sure I wrote a note for occultist, which gets a grimoire, which is a book. That possession of a book is punishable by death. So
Yeah, I saw that.
everybody knows, everyone's freaked out by books. They're super illegal.
Okay.
Dude, I just love the idea of like flashbanging someone with a book. That's so fucking funny to me. It's like, yeah, funny. It's like, yeah, funny you say that.
I'm gonna need one of my skills back then.
You like staple their eyes together.
Oh my god, what if I'm a gutterfolk fighter? I'll have so little HP, so you guys have to keep me alive.
That's what I'm doing.
You're gonna have everybody's HP.
I thought you were just gonna be a trash-eating gremlin, so I was like, all right, someone needs to be a fighter. So
No, I did vocals. I thought about being a trash.
you're gonna be a vocalist.
I hope my score is really, really low, so it doesn't benefit anybody.
Why is my tagline Furious Prostitute?
It randomly generates it every time you open it.
Can I just keep that?
So you just got random Furious Prostitute. I don't know if that wants to help you inspire your character. I gave you the skill for 4.
Do
Nice.
we pick our equipment, or do we just kind of like start with a standard?
It's expected in this campaign that I don't want you guys to have starting equipment unless like fighter gets it. You'll come into equipment later.
Okay.
Wait, what's
think I'm done.
performing opulent miracles? What kind of miracles?
That is this thing are the opulent spells like clerics can use, which Nocturnal's doing.
Yeah, I think both me and Darius are, I guess, opulent users, for lack of a better word. Yeah.
There's a lot of words for it that works.
Okay. Well, like, what's like the opulent specialization? Like, is there like a class for that or called? Like, I guess it's just cleric.
It depends on like I could get like how deep do you want to go?
I mean, I'm here for fucking lore, so I'm down to go whatever you want to do.
So opulence is basically a prosperity is part of opulence, which is a higher form of reading. So it'd be better to think of it like Latin, and it's making better use of the insanity that comes from reading. So people who study opulence and study prosperity use like very tried and true techniques that are basically authorized by the consulate who runs society, that these things, if done correctly, while using wealth, it ends up destroying your wealth instead of destroying your mind. So opulence has like a safety net built into with like years of study and stuff like that, that people would say opulence is a counterbalance to occult stuff. Because in the past, like 10,000 whatever years ago, you would have basically like the Salem witch trials of like burning all of the occultists, and society was trying to form, and they were trying to make sure like it's a safe place for people to exist in this really harsh world where nothing really makes sense and you can't even read, and also there's a whole bunch of scary monsters and all that. I forgot where I was going.
Opulence, I don't know, something like that. Just describing opulence. Or you were describing like what the
So
like
the foundation that's important for humanity is that humanity is kind of its own religion, and that they believe that first of all humans are evolved from rats. There is a giant black void in like the center of the planet that's just crawling with rats and trash called the garbage dimension. If you want to be technical, it's the primordial plane, and they believe that people started there as rats and ambitiously evolved to climb out of this rat hole up to the surface, where they evolved into humans. And evolution is believed to be something that you choose to do through ambition. So people want it to be smart enough to comprehend the myriad, and through wanting to do that, they became sentient humans. And it is the belief of humanity and opulence that we are still on the evolutionary path, and when you look up at the sky and you see the stars at night and you know that there's this giant black space above the world, that you are still trying to ascend into the next level of evolution. And opulence and prosperity and all that kind of have interconnecting paths there, where most of the time people who practice miracles are in agreement that they want to like rise up mankind and defeat, in a sense, the myriad. And that's why they would disagree with the whole cosmos chart that I showed, that even though opulence is on it, they're like, all this is bullshit, we kind of just want to overcome and have humanity, the collective force of what humanity is, to overcome the Myriad and be stronger than what it represents.
So to be stronger than life itself, because the Myriad is life itself, yeah?
Kind of, but they see it as like a trial. The same way that a rat climbed out of the hole, they passed the first trial, and now you're humans, and now you have more understanding. And being able to, the drawing up here kind of depicts that.
Yeah. So do we have to choose an alignment, or is that like indifferent?
Your alignment won't do much. It's kind of for me to keep track of, and I'm gonna assign you an alignment based on your character or your actions.
Oh, you will assign us this?
Yeah, like random points in the campaign, like if you're doing certain things or based on your character, I'll just give you one. And then there's a couple spots where it might come up, but it really might not come up at all. Generally speaking, all enemies are going to have, like if you fight a wolf, it'll be a primal beast. So there are like, I deal more damage to primal enemies could show up, and then it's a little bit relevant there.
Oh, okay. So all of this like has some worth like getting to know, but like it's very just nuanced, like very, very, very like kind of minor to some degree.
Yeah, a lot of the information, I don't want to like you to be super overwhelmed at first. I think it'll make a lot more sense as you get into things, and hopefully it's a linear like learning curve and you don't have to pile it all on.
Okay. How does what the fuck is... Sorry, I just got distracted by chat and reading what the fuck that guy is saying. But
don't read chat when we're in the game.
I know, but my homie is, you know, he failed his sanity check. That's all I'm saying. But how does books work with enemies? Do enemies deal the same way or no?
If the enemy is sentient, then they can be influenced by books. Not all enemies are sentient, so like a worm is like, what are you doing? I don't care.
Yeah, one of us should like carry a book so we can just dangle over an enemy.
What the fuck? Dangle over? Like a fucking carrot on a stick? Just like a book like, on a stick?
Leave or I'll show you the book.
In the starting occult spells, there's infinite zero in actions, but it scales +1 per 4 occult, but it does 0 damage at 1 scaling. How does that work?
Bringing it up to show on stream. Empower is an important mechanic where that's what the old adrenaline was, where you'll stack a power on yourself. So every 1 empower will give you +1 damage.
So I would only do 1 damage with that ability.
It's still a really tricky ability to use, but if an enemy had frenzy on them, they take more damage per frenzy. And there's a couple of other things like blight, where you'd be triggering blight multiple times per cast. Because if you had like 8 occult, you'd hit something 3 times. So even if it deals 0 damage, you could trigger statuses on the enemy in very specific
instances. So that's like a late game skill, is what you're saying.
Kind of, or you'd have to like really force it. It's a lore skill.
It's a lore skill.
Yeah.
Darius, your tag is very beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
Wait, what's his tag?
Lost wage slave.
What the fuck?
So we have 2 healers. 1.
Why'd you say healers like that?
What,
Healers.
Do you not trust us to heal?
Heal.
Healer.
Is there anything else I need to prepare, or can I just lay down?
This fucking guy.
How late were you up?
He just speed around this shit.
Well, I've been done for like the last 10 minutes because I read it all. But
Okay, if you're done, let me try and wrap everything up for you, and let me just go over your character. Okay, here's the most important thing that you need to do at the end. You need to come up with a physical description of what your character looks like. Write it in the Discord channel. Preferably say it right now, but if you're too tired to do that, then we can get it sorted, because my wife is going to draw everybody's character and have it ready for the session next week.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Indeed. She's the best.
For artwork,
Yo,
really
shout
nice.
out Ashley.
For real, she's the goat. Okay.
Woo! Woo! Ashley!
Ashley!
Woo!
You guys are crazy.
I can hear her laughing in the other room, so I'm sure she appreciated that. His reason for adventure, there was an option for delivering something to the bartender. Tagline to describe his character, lost wage slave. Can you elaborate?
So I read that Dullahans were beheaded for many reasons, and some were like, oh, he should have stayed a criminal. So I thought to myself, he's working his way in life to redeem himself. So he's like, I mean, there's like a choice where you could choose why you're at the tavern, and one was delivery. So I'm just treating him like he's a delivery.
He's a wagey. He's trying to make up for criminality by
yeah, that's what I'm
straight
going
edge.
for.
Okay.
Right. So he's just trying to get by in life and trying to, like, you know, make it back to like a proper play.
All right. Do you have any like physical idea of how he would look?
I am thinking of that as we speak.
So if I'm gonna fight with my bug parts, I'm just melee, right?
You're just what?
Melee? Like, I'm not gonna use like swords and shit. I'm just gonna use like. Basically, I plan on launching myself at people at Mach speed.
Okay, I'm gonna plan like one session.
We're so fucking
Yeah,
dead.
we're not gonna laugh.
We're dead. We're so fucking dead.
I want someone to like slingshot me. You know?
Shot you, Golly. I can slingshot you. We can be buddies without throwing you.
Dude, we use Surefour like as a slingshot. Just fucking.
Suddenly, I want to change my spells. Can I? I need a new game plan. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, you would be punching things. You're just taking unarmed strike stuff. Then yeah.
Golly, we're both really tall bugs. We could like stand on top of
Wait,
each
we're
other.
tall bugs?
Wait, are you a tall bug? What
You're
size
not
are
I
tall.
thought we were
You're
short.
very short. You're like 3 to 4 feet.
We like, stand on each other's. If one was stand on the other shoulder,
Bro,
we'll
we
look really
can't-
big, and we could like
we can't
threaten
be a
them.
mech- Oh my god, like a fucking like going undercover with a long trench coat, like just walking
Yeah,
in.
2 bugs in a trench coat.
2 bugs in a trench coat. We're here for the bounty. We're here. It's like we have like a big hat and like you just see like our fucking eyes like through like the shadow.
You guys are like the fuckers from Men in Black, the aliens.
Oh no.
wait. I'm putting it in the fucking chat. This is literally you guys. It's just fucking chilling around.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey. Wait, did you just say a name yet?
No, not yet. No.
Hey.
Are you really? You're going Jamuel L. Saxon?
Yeah, yeah, that's mine.
All right.
Do you want to know the lore behind that, Ster?
Yeah. If you want to go into the deep lore.
Well, can I use like out of character lore? Because I googled high functioning alcoholics and I got Samuel L. Jackson.
High functioning alcoholics, dude.
Yes.
Best fighters updated 2023.
All right. Did someone need new? You wanted to redo your spells, or is that?
I think I do. With Gully's game plan, I kind of need different spells for whatever.
Wait,
the
my
fuck he's
game
planning.
plan?
Bro, you say you're a literal insect cannonball.
Yeah. Ooh, can I be like a bug that like latches on an enemy and just like sucks their blood and like just does like dot damage? And I'm like so sturdy and hard. I'm so sturdy and hard and sucking blood and like a tick.
I mean, you could try with the available skills, but
All right, sure. You're gonna
Be like a
slingshot me in
mosquito.
there. You're gonna.
How am I gonna?
You're gonna slingshot me in there.
Wait,
And
before
then
you say
dodge?
anything else, how am I gonna do that?
Well, you have elastic abilities, right? You're a slime, so you can like.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, and then someone like pulls me back and then shoots me in there, and then you guys just dodge for like 8 rounds in a row while I do dot damage. It's genius. Like it's perfect.
That sounds so smart. I feel like that would work.
I feel like that would work. All right, guys,
Yeah.
we make your characters dump all your points in mobility. And just dodge while you guys shoot me.
I gave you the new buttons.
Thank you.
Our health is a combination of all our health, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there so I'm assuming armor works as a health system, but you deal damage to the armor first?
If
And
your
then the health-
character has 10 armor and you take 10 damage, nobody else is going to get hurt because it is mirroring your health total.
Okay.
Not your
is it
armor.
Like is it a flat rate like across all damage, or does it like degrade over time, or?
It's basically
one-hit-
temporary HP, and if you have any skill, like in the defensive skills guard, that gives you temporary armor,
Yeah.
if your maximum armor is 10, you will keep the 4 armor. But if
Okay.
you have 10 armor and you use something that gives temporary armor, you'll have 14, and it'll go back down at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Can I replace blighting with demoralizing?
Yeah.
It's making me choose a starting weapon. So do I do like
Yourself.
Starting
I don't
weapons are
know.
down at the bottom. What specialization you pick on your bugman?
Specialization? Are you talking about like the where is he? Where am I? I'm a fighter.
Okay, yeah, then you get a
I'm a
weapon and an
fighter.
armor.
So if we were to throw Gully, what would buff him being a cannonball? Would it be strong? So like if you imbue him and you give him +1 strong, does that buff his cannonball self?
Pushing him into someone would be splat damage, and it would be determined based on like how good you are at pushing. Strong. There's nothing like strong that would help it. So if you push him
Like-
into someone, it'll hurt him and the enemy.
Okay,
And
so
I
like
think-
theoretically, if I buffed Selene with strong and she threw Gully, it wouldn't matter.
What the
No.
fuck was that?
Okay.
Dude, what was that little laugh? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually claimed conviction.
Just make a little rat noise. Shit was scary.
Like this. Oh, I can't use it. I already used conviction. No.
Hold on, I have a skill for this somewhere.
So
I forget.
splat damage is a thing.
So can I cast multiple skills per turn?
If it is one action and they're different skills.
Okay.
Wait, I messed up. Can you refund my reason for adventure? I wasn't reading the other reasons.
Just tell me what it is.
Oh, I didn't properly read the other reasons and accidentally clicked other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here,
Is
there.
there like a? Can I like max my armor to the point where I can like make it into like a weapon type shit, like a spiked whatever?
One of the starting attires. Sorry, you guys are. I'm doing one thing at a time. One of the
Sorry.
starting attires is countering plate. So technically, if people hit you when you gain counter, and there's some defensive skills that let you gain counter, they would take the damage. And for gee whiz,
So fucking loud, dude! Dude! Holy shit!
I forgot to mention at the top right, there's a volume slider if things are loud.
Dude, it scared the shit out of me, man. I thought my lead cue popped or something.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Wokage.
Okage.
Wakage.
Disengage.
So, these defensive skills, it's a 2, 3, 4, 5. we only get to choose how many? 2?
Each button represents you being able to pick one.
Oh.
A fighter should get an additional one.
Oh.
I'm giving Selin. I keep saying it wrong every time I say it to myself.
Say however you freaking want.
Celine.
Celine, giving you the
Celine.
thing.
Don't. Yeah, get it back.
I'm gonna choose my reason
Okay, you
for
have it again.
adventure as, other.
Okay, that's fair.
Is there anything I have to do for character other than describe what you look like?
Let me see. Your tagline was greedy alcoholic. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then yeah, describe your character as best as you can.
Oh my god. I can be a bard gutter folk.
A bard gutter folk.
Yeah.
Wait, you can barely speak though.
I
No,
think
I put my
But-
skill in vocals.
But,
So
like,
I
aren't
can
you-
trick people into thinking I sound good.
Bro, you're gonna be a fucking soundboard. Just fucking sound bug.
Wait, okay, I will go with other. I
That's
was hired
fucking
to
genius.
be entertainment at the tavern.
I want to make sure. I think you might have goofed, Knock. So you took mysticism. It gives you occult scaling for occult spells, but you have opulent spells. So you probably want it, the other one,
Which
which
would be
is
the other one?
prosperity. I'm just making sure that's right, and then I can switch them.
Can you just change that myself, or for
Yeah, I got
change
it.
that for me? Okay.
Oh my god, I don't think that's such a great idea. I want to be a soundboard.
Ster, you know how in D&D campaigns, how like some people like get lost or die, so you like bring them back into the campaign as another character.
Yeah.
So what happens if we get
No.
fucked on the? It just ends. Like everything just ends.
If one player dies, you're all going to die, and the campaign will be over.
Okay, so it could be.
Yeah, this could be a quick one.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
What's
so
the
excited.
what's the fastest the run has ended?
Um,
Are we about to 90% this bitch or what?
it hasn't been very. They've all kind of like 80% of people have died, but it has all kind of come to an end in somewhat of a natural way, despite their. Because usually everybody does die all at once anyway. So the first campain Shore4 was in, they
Even
literally
Kenneth.
did like a suicide pact and all killed themselves because they thought it was the right thing to do, and they were very wrong.
Wait, what? Why was it very wrong?
Well, it turns out killing yourself, you die.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, but death convinced them they should kill themselves, and then they tried it.
Well, I think it was more so Johnny did.
Yeah, well, a mixture. Yeah, it really is Moon convinces everyone to die.
How did he convince you guys to do that?
He was like the party leader. I was playing Kenneth. I was playing Kenneth, like I said, who's a yes man and just wants to do what his friends wants to do and make friends. So if his friend really said we should all kill ourselves,
There's a lot of context. It made more sense. You had to be there. You had
Is
to
there
be
like,
there, and then you would have done it
is there
too.
VODs of this?
yes.
Okay.
But it's probably better to watch it after
Okay.
our
Okay.
campaign.
Okay.
Okay, I'm definitely other. I'm gonna be a bard.
No weapon gives you +3 wealth? What?
Because you didn't buy a weapon.
Weapons don't. What do you mean? Give you wealth?
It says no weapon.
Oh,
equals gain-
if you don't choose a weapon, you'll just get money instead. Is what it's
Yeah,
saying.
okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait, sure.
Gutters.
Sure, what are you?
What do you?
What race?
I'm a slime.
You're a slime. So we have
Gutters.
2 insects, a slime, a human, and a headless fuck.
Yeah. Okay, you
And
didn't
we're
have
all
to say it
linked
like that.
together.
I'm sorry,
The
guys.
headless fuck.
I just don't like saying that word. Like Dolahan's just so
That's
Done,
what
huh?
for you.
What's
So-
wrong with that word?
Yeah,
It's
what's
so-
wrong with that word?
It's
huh?
it's so bougie. Like I don't know.
That's bougie.
Whoa, whoa there.
What is
When was the
bougie
last time you heard
He's-
Dullahan in your life? Before now?
He just sounds so fancy. Like
Bro, he's fucking dead.
he's not dead. He's headless.
He's
No,
yeah, he's
he
a lost
died.
soul. Yeah, he
Dullahan's got
died, and
executed.
then-
It is
yeah.
a headless human then,
Yeah, he's a poor wagey in a cagey.
bro. Okay, what does bougie mean?
It's like
Bougie means, like,
snobby,
rich people
yeah,
shit.
rich snobby sounding, you know.
Sure, whatever you want.
Trivia night at the tavern sounds fun.
Trivia night.
Oh my god, it's trivia night! Oh my god! I'm like the MC at trivia night.
Tagline. What is your tagline?
I haven't decided yet.
Sure for? What's your tagline?
I think I need to know more about my race first.
What do you need to know? I can explain it because I gave the explanation a little bit earlier.
How am I gonna be linked to these guys? Why am I there?
You
How do I exist? How did I become sentient?
I believe
Is he the
that-
first of his kind.
you guys are
Yeah.
going to become linked, so I would plan your character for not knowing you're linked yet.
Becoming linked.
Okay. Why? So I have to make up a reason why I'm. So I'm going to this tavern to try and eat people. Right?
I,
That's what I'm trying to get at here, Ster.
Do we just like social check you and be like, "Yo, don't eat us. We're not
Because
that tasty." And
I'm pretty sure me being seen wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's chill. He just walks
you
in
are
there."
going.
Shit like
The way
that.
I imagined it is that you're gonna kind of be in a robe with only like one of your faces showing, and people are going to assume you're a mutant.
Oh my god, it's like
Gotcha.
the two bugs in a trench coat.
So do I not leave a slime trail? Or not smell incredibly bad? Well, mutants would smell bad, so.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I imagine he's just draped in a robe, kind of stinky, maybe leaving some clumps.
And I'm a little bit hungry.
But everything within you should be self-contained. Actually, there wouldn't be no clumpage.
No slime trail?
No, because then you'd be
Okay,
the
so
whole
do I
point of you is to like maintain the biological mass.
So do I slither or do I like schlop around? You know what I mean?
Do I slither? Do I? Am I like a worm or am I like a snake?
Which would you prefer?
Oh, I get to choose my lore?
Yeah, schlop, you bounce around, dude.
he's an inchworm. He just fucking.
I think my major
Meatwad.
distinction is: are you trying to hide the fact that you are a sentient ooze or not? Because you are
So
going
how old I am? How old am I?
that's important too. But the thing I want to point out that's most important is you are like a sentient collection of a few people. So you're not like fucking insane unless all of the people were completely insane.
Am I like Bubble Boy from SpongeBob?
Bubble Boy!
I don't remember who Bubble Boy is.
I posted a picture in the new
He's like
group.
he's like the best friend SpongeBob made, and then he like followed him around, and he was like his best friend. And then he like left SpongeBob because he's like, we can't be best friends anymore, and took a bubble bus back home.
I need to know how old I am, especially, yeah, you know.
How old do you want to be? Because
Well,
like
if
I'm saying, you could have formed a while ago and been walking around and trying to pass as a mutant.
So I could have existed for a bit.
Yeah.
Can I ask chat to help me come up with a tagline and name?
I'm gonna DM you a question.
Yeah.
Because this one has to be.
Yeah, to both of you.
So then just what if you were a bug? Okay, RP for a minute. If you were a bug, what would
A
your
bug
bug
with a
name
dream.
be? Bugula.
A bunch. Oh, Rochella, like Coachella, but like as a roach.
Rochella.
Rochella, bro.
Rochella.
That's my name Rochella.
That's pretty good.
Rochella, last name 2023.
I send you the DMs.
Rochella 2023.
Oh fuck. Well, you are gonna be a bard, so Rochella actually makes sense.
The reason why my last name is 2023 is because I was born in 2023.
Are numbers canon in your world?
Our numbers.
Because they don't. It's a little awkward because my name is Rochella.
Oh fuck, dude, I'm crying.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit. Oh my god, this is great.
I want
love
to
my
change
name.
my. Yeah, you actually.
Your name goes.
You actually made your name 2023.
I'm the 20. Because I'm the 2023 child from my parents. That's why it's 2023. I'm the 2023.
Oh no.
I'm the 2023 child. That's
Oh,
the lore.
We don't have any defensive characters. Are we fucked?
No, I'm all defense.
Oh, you are?
Like
Okay.
Fortify and apply mark. So yeah,
So you're gonna be a hard bug?
I want to be a hard bug that just like
Here,
lodges themselves into people.
an important thing about the combat that's going to make a big difference is, let me get an example real quick.
Is everyone like supposed to be ranged? Am I fucking up here?
No, I
Okay.
No, I'm a bard. We're not fucked.
Sure, what does your name stand for?
Sal. Yeah, what is your name?
Sal, hold on. So whenever you encounter an enemy,
it's
you're
muted.
basically going to have like a enemy character sheet like that to explain basically a short amount of what they do. So this one and most enemies are basic in that they'll say targeting closest. So let me get let me get the tutorial enemy up here to give you some tutorial enemying. If Gullibles is a tanky guy and Jamuel L. Saxon is behind him, at the start of tutorial enemy's turn, the word closest on his targeting is going to change to say, like, it will automatically be like, oh, this is actually the closest to me. I'm going to fight him. So you can choose who's going to get hit, and the person with armor is, you know, ideally the person who's going to get hit. But if you were both like this, the same distance away from him, he could pick either of you.
No.
Okay.
Also new for Shore 4, because you might miss this, that there's no more attacks of opportunity at all. So if you don't want to get hit and you're like, I'm going to walk away from this guy, all enemies now have the option to just follow you. They won't attack you for doing it, but you can sort of force enemies to move into positions that are more beneficial to you. They don't have to follow you. Most like melee mindless enemies will. So if you're fighting like wolves or something and you're like the only one aggroing them, you can probably pull them somewhere.
Kite them.
Yeah. And then there are various other, like, instead of targeting, you might have one that says, I guess that wouldn't matter for you, most bleed. So the enemy can have a choice of like closest or the person with the most bleed, because it's like trying to apply bleed and kill one person. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, to explain my name, if I'm a combination of multiple people, then I'm like Sammy, Alex, and Larry, so I'm Sal.
Oh.
The boy, Sammy, Alex, and Larry, Sal.
Nice. You Sal.
That is a good
Shale.
question. Can't
That
Shore 4 character bleed?
Yeah. Think of him less as a slime and more of a flesh mass.
Oh.
Oh, so if there's a hole on him, he'll just start leaking out.
I mean, like if there's a hole in you, yeah.
There's no such thing as a dumb question.
That's
So
how
can
being
I, like,
stabbed
plug
works.
him up? So can I like plug, like, can I just like plug the hole with like a finger or something, and then will
Plug it with your.
will that help him survive?
Well, that situation in game, I guess I would have you roll a medicine check and see if you think it would help him. So as a further tutorial, I'll roll medicine for you. Oh, you don't have it. You don't know.
Is he
Maybe.
toxic at all? Is Surefour toxic at all? Like,
Short for is yeah.
Yeah,
Is Sal
can I
toxic?
like, can I
That
get
was
like
OOC
spit on me
available.
and then like,
that was OOC.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh.
suck in character.
oh.
He probably won't be toxic. Again, it's more of like a cancerous flesh blob with
So
faces.
hypothetically, okay. Hypothetically, he gives me some of his funny stuff, you know.
Wait,
And,
like, what does it taste like? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not asking about taste.
Okay, sorry.
No, listen.
It's that new cherry flavor.
If we're starving, we could technically like
No,
cut
no, if
off. Okay, yeah.
can I like jab an enemy and like insert him in it? And like make him a part of Surefour, just create an abomination.
No,
And then you
because
add your name to
because
it.
he is like a thick flesh blob and is going to have. He's still like think of him as having internal organs and stuff. Like he
Okay.
might be able to like goop in a little bit, but he's kind of a more consistent mass and not like a watery substance.
So
Gotcha,
technically we
gotcha.
can add more people to the slime.
Let's eat them.
He's not,
Oh, so we
he's
can
not a
keep
slime.
feeding-
He's just a big blob of
Yeah,
meat
yeah.
and,
So we
like,
technically
gross.
feed Surefour, and then he'll get bigger and bigger, and then he has to add more names into his name. So, like we
Does Surefour
added
have a
Jerry
mouth?
in there, and
Does
then he
Surefour have a
could.
mouth? How does he communicate?
He has 3 mouths, probably, most likely. We're gonna have to work on the art, but it'll probably
Yeah,
have
but
3
we're gonna
mouths.
work on that.
Yeah, so we can like feed like a Jerry in there, and then he'll be like J Sal or something. He'll just add more letters in there.
We're completing the alphabet, dude. What's your name? This is A B C D E F G H.
How did I become sentient?
You don't
You ate the
know.
wrong person.
I don't know. I
You-
just started existing.
Kinda, yeah.
I like that.
All right.
And you would
You can
have
use
like
Surefour as,
some
like-
vague memories of past people, but nothing.
Civilization.
No, like of the people that make up your ooze mass, you would have some vague recollections, which would represent, like if you rolled hearsay, one of your older, your pieces of you, your like collection of sentience would maybe know it.
But I mean, like, do I have enough of their memory where I know enough about civilization, not just walk in and get myself killed?
Yeah, that's what I was saying about you not
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like an absolute lunatic. You have the grounding sentience of humans, but you are like a fleshy combo of a few people. But all of those people presumably are not outrageous. Yeah. Actually, Ashley played this character before. She played a 3-person flesh blob. I'm just remembering, like in one of our old campaigns. I can't remember if you were in
Okay.
it.
Don't remember if I was or not.
I don't think
Wait.
you. I think that was Ronnie and Moon and. Yeah, no, you weren't there.
Chat, help me think of a tagline for Rochella 2023. I don't know what to do for a tagline.
Scandalous.
Ooh,
Scandalous.
scandalous. What did Rochella do?
Well, what are you thinking your personality is?
I'm here to make it big.
The tagline is more of like a. If you could just give me the generalization of what your character's goals and your personality are.
Literally, just it could literally be like making it big. That could be your
Yeah. that
Making it
works.
Big. I want to be a celebrity. I want to be the best.
Can you
Alright.
peep mine, Gullibles, my tagline?
She's chattering inside.
Wait, what's your tagline?
Peep it. Just hover over me.
Hold on. Where are you?
He's surviving.
Surviving. Wow.
roach. A small roach in a big world.
I'm a survivor. I survive.
Bigger than my siblings. Oh, I like the charismatic ventriloquist. Ooh, that's a nice tagline.
I like making it big.
Yeah, but we're
Making it big.
Making it big is
Yeah.
you said it yourself, and it makes sense for Rochella. So
Yeah, I'm making it big. There you go.
Did Dyrus leave?
I think he passed out.
No, I'm here. What's
He's
up?
like,
I was just gonna
checked
say,
out.
like, you're good if you need to go to bed.
Bedge.
Okay.
Is this
Alright.
time to meet a bad time for you, or is this like a one-off?
Oh no, I mean I figured since we're making characters, it's like, I mean I slept enough. My schedule is all over the place.
Okay.
But you'll
it's
be
gonna-
fine for
it-
future.
Yeah, like when we're in it, like I'm not gonna be like half asleep or anything.
that's all I'm checking.
Yeah,
that's good
no,
then.
it'll be fine.
I'll remind you if you forget, but all I need is a physical description of your character, and like if you're falling asleep, you can go to bed. Because I think you've done everything. Let me just double check your character and make sure there's nothing weird.
Okay.
So did you see what I said or put in the group chat?
Yeah.
The riffraff.
Wait, can mods post links?
Same thing as Knock is you don't have any prosperity, which is the main way that you scale your abilities. So your blessed healing line heals for 0. So you probably want to put points into prosperity.
How do I do that?
You currently have
He needs to redo, so, or you can just tell him where you might want to realign stuff.
Yeah, you have 4 in medicine. Did Dullahan get a choice of 4? They might still be a little bit weirder. But you have 4 in medicine, 1 in alchemy, and 1 in awareness. But it should, I think it's all goofed up. It should be 3, 2, 1. So tell me which skill you want to be 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, let me just look at that
Oh,
again.
I know why it is.
Prosperity.
Oh shit! Can I refund one of my skills? Because I won't put in
Can I
artistry.
refund my
Yeah, because I won't put in artistry since I'm gonna be a bard, and that affects performances, right? Like my,
Yeah.
you know, my dream of becoming big. A
Yeah,
big pop
you're
a big
gonna need
pop
that.
star. Yeah. Okay.
But you're a bug, bro.
So
Roach.
I'm
Yeah,
going
what-
against the stereotypes. I'm gonna make it big, mom.
It's like we meet at the tavern. So what are you here for? Rochella 2023. What? You too? Yeah.
I'm a
that your
bug with
voice,
big
bro?
dreams. Yeah.
which I'm
a
not
bug
sure
girl in a bug world.
where all these points are coming from. So you have 1 in muscle, you have a bunch in subtlety.
Yeah, I want to refund my muscle and put it on artist. Wait, actually, put 2 on artistry and 1 on subtlety.
And 1 on
Because I
what?
want 2 on artistry and 1 on subtlety. Because I want to keep my +3 on scent. Because I want to smell. I want to be able to smell really good.
Sniffer?
So how do I like redo
So,
this?
am I done?
Hold on. Hold on, I'm doing so many things. There's
take your
1 on
time,
artistry,
that's fine.
no
2
muscle,
on artistry.
2 on artistry.
Yeah, 1 on subtlety. And then keep the scent. Because I want to put that +3 on scent. It'll save us one day. I know it.
Okay.
Be able to smell good.
And I goofed that a little bit. What background did you choose?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's Trash Lover?
No. Oh, no, vocals, because I'm trying to be a bard.
Okay. All right. And what was the next thing? Someone else was doing something. Dyrus.
Yeah, so I don't know how to like fix what we're just talking about.
You just need to go to social. Tell me, like,
Whoa.
or write it in the chat. Which one is +3? Which one is +2? And which one is +1?
Okay.
Writing in chat would be the most helpful for me.
Yeah,
keep
I'll
track
do
of it.
that. Like in Discord chat or in,
In the
Tools
map tool chat
Okay.
or Discord chat, either one, honestly.
Yeah, I'll
Dude,
just
can you
do-
stop freaking attacking me, dude? This guy keeps hitting me. How do I attack you? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, you're fucking.
What?
Dude, you're
I'm behind
fucking
Surefour.
dead. Dude, you're fucking.
How'd you hit me
dead,
for
dude.
14? You're a tank.
Yeah.
He crit, bro.
He crit
I
and he
for
high
5.
rolled. His
There's different rolls to the damage.
yeah,
fucked
his
up for-
unarmed attack does 0 to 10 damage.
Holy shit.
So he hit you for 10 and he got a crit for
Okay,
plus whatever.
Does
Just
what
shit
I
on.
typed work?
Does what?
Does what I typed in the chat work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I switch delay to conviction? Because I didn't realize delay is kind of useless on me because I can't cast multiple spells.
1 second.
Yeah, if we get 2 more tanks, we can run goats meta, guys. We can run goats. We can run. We can run goats and the Myriad.
So you're the wrecking ball player?
This guy's saying goats, and then this guy said wrecking ball.
Yeah, he's ball. He's Hammond.
Yo,
No Hammond
there,
fucking.
I know.
yo,
He-
Hammond
it's
wasn't
new-
even
it's-
out yet,
It's
bro.
new age goats. It's new age
Bro,
goats.
and you said you used to be.
Well,
in
we
this
okay.
Overwatch player?
We have 5
Damn.
players. We have
This
5
dude
players. that
wilding up right now,
We're
bro.
playing Overwatch 2, bro.
If we're going goats and Myriad, I need to change to a fucking.
Oh shit,
Hammond.
guys! By the way,
Sure.
Overwatch is on Steam now, guys. We can party out.
I
You,
don't know.
you guys are trying to be cringe, like ironically, right?
Looks excellent.
What are you switching delay for? Short for?
Conviction.
The reviews on Overwatch 2 right now.
Wait, how about this?
On the Steam.
Mostly negative, 29% positive. Holy fuck.
Yeah, what about Fanboy Aim Tree?
Gamers
we're not
hate
talking
games.
about that. We're not talking about that.
I heard a lot of people like Baldur's Gate.
Okay, Boris, Dyrus,
Wait, can you bang
you're
a
good.
bear
Okay.
in this? Do you like Baldur's
You
Gate?
should buy the game.
I wonder. You should try that and then instantly get mauled.
Yeah, but if I had a 20 in vocals, I could pretend to be a bear.
Bear doesn't understand your vocals.
All right, Ster, do bears understand my vocals?
Bears don't have sanity. They can't. Wait, no. If you were
Oh,
doing
really?
bear vocals to a bear,
Yeah.
I mean, to a degree, I guess you could do a bear call, and then the bear would show up, and you wouldn't be a bear.
Yeah, but then I can bluff my way.
I don't
out
think you
with
can
that.
bluff a bear beyond like once they show up and see you.
Okay, but what if like I was in a bear costume?
Are we pulling up in a fucking like detective outfit, like stacked up on top of each other or not? Like I'm still trying to figure this out. Like,
Well, wait, isn't she good with mud? Can she be like metamorphosed into like a bear, a mud bear?
No, those are mutants. They're mutants.
Wait, you said bears don't have sanity. Then why does my fear do more damage to beasts?
oh my god, dude,
Because it
Okay,
doesn't.
So all bears are born crazy.
dude.
Oh, because it just does straight health damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Selen, would it be
Well,
like,
okay, no. If an enemy has no sanity, if an enemy has no sanity, then the bear would show up and you wouldn't be a bear.
Okay,
I don't think you can bluff a bear beyond like once they show up and see you. Okay, but what if like I was in a bear costume?
Are we pulling up in a fucking like detective outfit, like stacked up on top of each other or not? Like I'm still trying to figure this out. Like,
Uh, hold on. Ignore me. I need to like look through that. I think that's set up a little bit weird because psychic damage changed a few times, and it'll work the way you think it does.
Well, fear does sanity damage, not psychic damage, and it says double its damage if the target is a beast. So it's implying it does sanity damage.
Yeah, it's supposed to be psychic, which deals damage to sanity, but if they have no sanity, then it deals damage to health.
Oh, okay.
It's like same effect, but
Yeah. Same difference.
same diff.
Gully, what do you want to say?
Oh, what if we find like a bear rug or some shit and we like sew it
Yeah, they would
together?
drape it on top of each other.
And we drape it, yeah, and we're like a big bear.
You know, selling for
I
someone
can-
who's never played D&D before, you're fitting right into like the mindset.
The mindset is there, but I can tell during this campaign there's just going to be a lot of Ster going instantly no, or contemplating and then going no.
I'll practice my nose. I mean, there's also fuck around and find out.
Yeah,
that is
that's why I
true.
want to
Fuck
know
around
if we
and find
can
out.
charm a bear. Just like Boulder's Game.
There's only one way to know.
Yeah, there's only one way to know. We have so much HP, we can experiment.
Right.
I don't think we can experiment with considering our lives.
With an 80% survival rate, we're sure to survive. Oh, wait, no, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, remember, that's
fucking die,
an
dude.
80% death rate on individual characters, and we're all a combined character.
Yeah.
So with a 20% chance, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I don't know. There's probably some stats kids that know how to stat that up.
Okay, I think everyone's done except Gullibles has a weapon you can pick.
I thought I'd get gold.
Oh, do you not do that then?
You're just not getting a weapon?
Oh yeah, because he's
using
punching.
his fist.
Yeah, I'm punching, dude.
All right.
I mean, I guess I can go with shield.
Do brass knuckles exist for him?
Give
no.
your money to one of the healers then. You're not gonna use it.
Okay.
Yeah, give me your fucking money.
Say please.
You're gonna have to do that when we meet.
in
Because
character.
we don't know each other yet.
Okay.
I don't know you. Why do you want my money?
Chat, after
Where
all done, I'll go over
is-
their characters and show each skill. But I don't want to like talk over them and make sure they have everything.
Wait, can Goalie break his hands on contact with his fists?
Wait, can he regrow his like arms?
Yeah,
Oh.
I trained my whole life out just punching trees and rocks to the point where I have fortified my little hands.
Like if we
That's how,
like snap
that's
a
how Muay
hand
Thai
off-
works.
Yep. So
It's like Piccolo. If we snap an arm off of him, does he regrow his arm?
yeah, I just gotta it just like pops out.
What are the odds of Surefour becoming the end, like raid boss at the end of this? Just 'cause he,
0.
damn it.
I want to like feed Surefour so we can.
What do you mean,
add
me
more-
You wanna
becoming the raid
feed
boss?
Yeah, feed him corpses so he can be like our corpse disposal, and then we add more name letters to his name.
This is Ashley, who I brought in.
Hey.
So if you have like art requests,
Hi,
because she needs to
Ashley.
draw your character so it all matches, and you can have the pop-up talkie things for stream of what your person's gonna look like.
Hey, Gobble. Yeah. Mostly what I want is like the attitude of your character. That's like the biggest thing. Dyrus provided a pretty good description before. He said his character is basically a Russian guy.
Why Russian?
Because he's
Bro
bored.
wants to be
His
Russian.
name is Boris. With beard/bald, wears like snow clothing or whatever, and is comfortable, looking for clothes in his 50s. Perfect. And he's a working delivery man, so I got a good vision of Boris.
Can I change my name?
Yes.
Sure.
You have a name?
Wait, how do I change it?
Tell me what to change it to. You can't open up things
Here,
without
spell it.
me.
Spell my name like this: Fider.
A fighter. Okay.
I love how dead Betty's just. Oh, okay.
Fight. Where did this name come
All right.
from?
The fighter, hard hands.
I think I can see Fighter with his little fists up in his giant head.
Gutters, you fight.
Dude, I'm so excited. Gutters.
I'm so excited. Gutters and Rochella.
Wait, do you want to be Gutters D Fighter or you want to be Fighter?
No, he's changing his
that's
last name,
my
right?
full name. Yeah, my full name is Gutters D Fighter,
Oh.
and my tagline is Hard Hands.
So your goal is to become the best fighter?
He just
Oh
wants,
shit, are you in Fight
Bro.
Club?
dude? he's going to the tavern for Fight Club. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Yes,
A
yes,
roach,
Gully.
illegal roach Fight Club, dude. Just fucking
Oh my god, yeah.
underground roach club.
I was like, what happened to trivia night?
That is trivia night. Wink, wink.
I'm gonna ask you a question with my fist.
What's 2 + 4? What's the capital of Italy?
Do you even wear boots?
No.
Okay, Selen, how about Rochella? What's her attitude? I think
She's just trying to make it big, and this he comes from a small family of 2,023 roaches trying to make a name for herself.
she have like big eyelashes.
Dude,
Oh my God.
Dude, you have like a fake pink wig or some shit.
Yeah. And I wear a wig to like fit in with all the other big Bard stars out there.
Perfect, absolutely perfect.
Did you say Bard Star? Oh,
I was like, yes, Queen Slay. Slay Rochella.
Okay, what about Jamuel's accent?
I'm gonna mess up saying that like every time.
oh, it's
I can't even say it without laughing.
I'm just here to steal everyone's money to feed my crippling alcoholic addiction, and yeah.
I want that to be my name, sir. By
What?
the way, Gutters D Fighter.
Gutters D Fighter.
Yeah.
You just keep changing it.
It was originally Gutters D Fighter, but I was like, no, that's stupid. So I changed it to
Is he like an old dude or like a young dude?
We could do like
He's a-
late 20s.
Late one. Okay.
Yeah, what's the Bug's life like?
Only
Like
heals
how-
if he gets paid to do it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up.
I don't know. Bugs are kind of stupid, so they don't last long. It's not really an age thing. You can get pretty aged, but most bugs aren't very old.
Yeah, that's why I'm 2023.
Well, these bugs are definitely not gonna last long.
We're so fucked.
Wait, so they're fucked because like our lifespan is so short.
No, because they die because they're stupid.
They just die.
So can your opening show be like you can like sing Royals by fucking what's her face?
Lord.
Lord, yeah.
Lord, I'm Lord.
As noted on the gutter folk thing, it's not a crime to kill a gutter folk if they're not with somebody.
Oh shit.
So if you guys are really fucking around the
Oh,
tavern,
dude.
like, there's no penalty if someone were like, I'm gonna fucking kill that bug.
They just
Gutters purposely goes into alleys.
Basically, just listen to the low tier god speech, and that's gutter folk. Your life is as meaningless as a summer ant. You serve zero purpose.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Wait, so Gully, so those gutters purposely go into alleys just to pick a fight with you?
Yeah, to
Like,
pick a fight with humans. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm alone and defenseless in this alley. It would be a shame if a
He
human
like
pulls
I
up.
flex and my armor just like rips off my body and I'm ready.
Insects even flex?
No.
Do insects have muscles?
I don't think they
No,
can.
they don't. They don't.
You don't
They have an exoskeleton.
Sure.
You don't even have muscles.
I don't have muscles,
You don't have muscles.
dude.
Yeah, I think someone shook your cocoon, Golly.
Holy.
I still, man.
How
You
about,
chose this life.
How about you, Shorber? What's your attitude as a slime?
I
You're gonna eat people?
guess attitude is the important part.
Yeah.
Probably like, you know those people that are always down on their luck and just trying to get through to the next day? That's his attitude. 'Cause-
So you're Boris?
no, because everything wants to kill me essentially.
Something already has killed Boris, but yeah.
Well, like,
Wait.
so Dullahans are normal, right? He can walk into an inn and then it could be like, oh, it's a Dullahan. I have to constantly be wearing a robe or something because if someone sees who I am, they'll call the cops and try and get me killed.
Yeah, and
Or
there's a
like
lot
I
of
am a
things that would
heretic.
want to eat you because you probably smell good.
Yeah.
Smell good.
Yeah, he's
smell
like a
good?
walking flesh sack. Like there's like the
Huh?
big
Well,
alligators
so are
and
you,
stuff.
But that doesn't mean you smell good.
What the fuck?
Well, I don't smell like anything,
Yeah,
personally.
that's true. I have.
Oh,
some-
true. Short forward, no scent.
But no, it's not like I'm depressed. It's more so that I'm just always in survival mode. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's so real for that.
Wait, wait, he could be like Buzzwole. Golly can. How come Buzzwole
Yeah,
has
Buzzwole.
muscles?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I will push the art to as much muscle as it will allow.
As a bug can have.
My only request is if he can't have that much muscle, I want him to be like 90% head. And if he can have if he can have muscle, I want him to be like 10% head, you know? Like
I
just
don't
a
know what
tiny-
no one knows what that means.
like a tiny head.
You want a
Like
tiny
tiny
head?
head
buff
and big
ass
muscles.
body. Yeah.
Okay,
But
we
if
can go
If
there.
I can't have that, okay.
Okay, I'm sure you're writing down the notes.
Yeah, I got a whole thing going. I think that's
Beautiful.
everybody. I think it should be good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So unless there's any other questions, that's really all the session needed to do is like to figure out who you are and what your character is going to be. If you don't know how any of your skills work, you have like a concern for the session, let me know now. Otherwise, it's pretty easy to explain things in session, which should be next week at the same time, unless that didn't work for someone.
I'm
17.
chilling.
We're chilling, yeah.
All right. Sounds like we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was like 90% head, I'd be like Mr. Electric, you know? Like, just have like my whole torso is leg. I mean, face.
No, you'll be like that. What was it in that one Marvel movie where it's just head?
MODOK.
Oh, the fucking. Oh,
MODOK.
I know what you're talking about.
What was his name? Oh,
I
was
just said
it?
it's MODOK.
MODOK? Yeah,
MODOK?
MODOK!
That's 90% head. That's the
Yeah,
opposite.
that's you!
Yeah, I'm saying like, you know.
Wait, he's Mike Wazowski. He's Mike Wazowski.
Wait, was MODOK in an actual movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Ant-Man one.
Sir's like, I need to watch this now.
I love MODOK, but I've never like seen him in anything.
This is Gully. This
It's
is
the-
Gully right here.
I want to be
new Ant-Man.
Dude, he looks so happy.
That could be you.
Oh, Ashley. Wait, did she leave already? Fuck.
Yeah.
I want to have like my my little, what is it, my little mouth, you know, they're like little insect mouth, but I want to be like facing down and like opening and closing like scissors when he talks, you know.
You're asking for an animated portrait, bro?
Are you paying for this?
Shit. Hey.
I mean, there is the talking
link tree?
poses.
But no, we are going to animate them talking, but that sounds like you'd have to change the anatomy of the bug itself, so that might be a little far.
Oh shit. Okay.
This dude's trying to change
Whatever
Oh
reality.
my god, you'll be Rodok.
I just have ideas, man. All right.
Really good ones too.
I'm the ideas guy.
The ideas guy who's like here to fight.
Yeah, just okay. In game, no. In game, I'm not the ideas guy. It's a fighter, simple-minded fighter.
Typing to someone in chat.
Is there do we have any idea like what we're gonna be doing, like striving for, like end game wise, or is that just like free flowing?
Yeah, what's the intro?
It will come together through the first session of like the situation you get forced into.
Will we survive the first session?
Pretty good odds. You guys collectively are gonna have, you know, a shit ton of health. And the real benefit to that is if your healers heal themselves, they heal everybody. See, there's like a lack of need for positioning.
Wait, I have a question. So, if I armor one of us, does that armor all of us?
Only yourself.
Fuck.
Well, that's
It's
what I was saying is that
fortified, so-
armor damage isn't shared. So if you can position yourself correctly to take damage when you have armor, then you can mitigate a lot of the damage on the whole team.
Yeah, because Fortify said that I could do it on. I can cast it on someone else apparently.
Yeah, so they get it.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
based on the enemy's
but no
target
one else gets
preference,
it,
you'll
right?
have a decent idea of who they're gonna go for.
Gotcha.
And you can be like, oh, I don't want this person to get hit. They're in the way. I'm just gonna fortify them.
I already know what's gonna happen. Oh, sorry, you can go.
I was gonna say the but is that you and Selin would be the best to put the armor on because you have higher max armor, so you would keep it if it doesn't all get used.
Alright. Sick. Protect the bard so I can play some sick tunes.
What's gonna happen is we're gonna go into the inn. Sun's gonna try and go, hey guys, I'm gonna do a performance. Everyone listen. And then the humans are gonna go, shut up the fuck up, bug. No one wants to hear this shit from you. And Gullible's gonna be like, hey, don't talk to that like that. And then they're gonna be
no
like, "Hey, you wanna
spoilers!
take this
No
outside?
spoilers!"
You wanna take this outside? And then we're gonna die.
This is getting too real.
It's a pretty hot chat.
The
I'm not
armor
gonna lie.
though. Yes, the armor.
you want to take this outside? Fucking dead.
Fucking bug
Alright, I've rolled
spray.
it.
wait, what? Are there bug sprays in this world?
Yeah, it's called God.
I think I chose the I chose the chemist class, so I can develop that.
Oh, wait, did you?
I think I chose chemist at some point. I'm pretty sure, didn't I?
Doesn't look like it.
Or maybe I'm stupid. I thought I did.
You took cleric, I think.
Oh no, never mind. I didn't then. I think I originally was gonna go with that.
Because if
Wait,
you
what
took
is-
chemist, you wouldn't need opulence.
Yeah, you took
Yeah.
cleric.
The bugs are gonna get us killed for sure. We're fucked.
No, we're
It's,
not.
if it's not for the squishiness, it's the feisty attitude behind them.
Well, luckily for me,
Well,
I have
here's
a
the thing.
giant health pool to use for my spells that use my health instead of sanity.
Luckily for me. Dude,
Yeah.
you're thinking about yourself, dude. We're all binded here. Soul binded, actually.
Well, if you think about it, me being a flesh amalgamation slime, using my matter as a terms to magic made the most sense. That's also why I took awareness and scent. It's all lore accurate.
Well, true. If that's it, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna explain to my chat all the
Sir,
things
really,
you guys
I need a
picked.
break from this.
I need a break, and then I don't know. I'm gonna go play some video games or something.
Hell
that.
yeah.
Are we
See you
good?
later.
I'm starting to get into Street Fighter, Ster.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Is it because of
Like,
Evo?
actually?
Why didn't he go?
I didn't really like it that much, to be honest.
Really?
I think
Farewell,
Darius
Darius.
passed out. He just
Farewell.
Yeah,
left.
Dyrus.
What's that one you used to play all the time?
Guilty Gear, Soul
No,
Calibur.
before that, Soul Calibur. Yeah, you were a Soul Calibur gamer.
Love a Soul Calibur. I was playing a lot of Guilty Gear as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I gotta go. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to meet you, Selin and Knock. I'll see you next week.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
That's fun. Thanks for teaching me D&D.
No problem.
It's just teaching.
Thank you, everybody. I'll sketch things and I'll send it to you during the week. And if you don't say anything back, that's going to be your character. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also,
Yeah,
I
thank
might before the session give you like a paragraph of extra information. It might be like the day of or the day before of just like things your character would know, but maybe not because this group is kind of weird.
Wait, what? Why are we weird?
Because we're all a twin soul.
Yeah, because you're all mentally linked together and also all completely different
But we don't
races.
and we don't know each other at all.
Yeah, it's a zoo of
We're gonna be best
hive
friends,
mind zoo.
guys.
We soul link through Fight Club.
Can we talk, guys? Can we please talk in unison, guys?
Like,
Please.
like some kids from down the lane.
Guys, please, bro.
Please, guys, bro, please. We need to practice Gully.
Yeah, we need to practice. We can.
All right. They sound like a fun group. This is going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. That's awesome. I just want to make sure for anyone who's interested in the mechanics and for myself to go over and make sure I didn't miss anything on the particular characters. Just as like a recap for myself mentally. We have Gutters D Fighter, played by Gullibles. Hard hands. He's going for a full melee situation with just unarmed attacks, which actually... I was goofing around with this a day or two ago, and I was like, this might be like really strong, because he doesn't need a weapon. You save a lot on equipment weight, and he didn't go 100% insano the way that I know that you can min-max it, so I'm okay with it. But it is a super high damage variance unarmed attack that has some bonus damage on criticals, so 0 to 10. But because it's relentless, you can do that twice per turn, so potentially huge damage every turn, just punching. I think he kept saying that he was going to use his starting weapon as oh, that's fucked up. Maybe he did that a few times. I'll have to look into that. It didn't work. And then he's mobility muscle because he's just 100% punchman. There's a mechanic now where for every weight that he does not use, and he doesn't have to use much weight because he's not holding a weapon, you get accuracy for the weight you're not using. So he's got a little bit of bonus accuracy there as well, which is probably why he was critting people earlier. So he should be a pretty tough guy. Boris, the wage slave, was going to the tavern to deliver something to the barkeep, was his hook that he chose, and he is not showing. Looks like he also picked cleric. Let me double check on my other. I got like 2 monitors of this open right now, with a bunch of stuff everywhere. He is also a cleric. He is a Dullahan. What background did he pick? I need to like improve these so that they show. There's like some new information, like what background he chose, that isn't showing on the character like logs. But it is like printing it and annoying to look up places as I'm doing this live. Bruh, where is it, bruh? Oh, I put that in here. I took the racial trait lucky, which is +2 luck. So if there's ever like, hey, I want to do this, what skill check do I roll? And it's like entirely dependent on like, dude, who knows? We started doing a luck roll, which is like just a percentage chance because a roll is 1 to 10. 10 being 100% chance it happens, 3 being 30% chance. He basically gets a 20% chance whenever like something can only really be decided by luck. And then he's got applying blind to enemies, which reduces their accuracy and reduces their total range. So like if there's an archer, they would lose 9 range for 9 blind. And Blessed Line heals everybody in a line. That shit is going to be really strong if everybody groups up, because you're basically healing the same life pool because they're all soul linked. And then he's got stationary, makes you stand still for a turn, but you get a ton of armor and heal yourself. Which also good healing. He is a buff boy. His character should do really well. And then you have to hold a Thurible in order to cast opulent spells, Boris kind of jacked. Do you know how Last Stand will work with the Twin Soul status? Yeah, so Dullahands get Last Stand now when they drop to 0 HP. I'm going to have to remove that from his character, and I'm going to give him something to compensate. Because every person being health linked changes things in some pretty significant ways. Rochella was the... Oh, that was the background. Rochella was racial trait vocals, which allows a gutterfolk can do like Kenku kind of mimicry with their voice, where they can replicate sounds that they've heard or other people's voices. Because bug folk, even despite the fact that they're kind of grody bugs, they have like perfect human voices. It's kind of uncanny. And Rochella's going to be better at that, so they can make it as a star. Conviction is also like a free reroll of a skill check if you roll something that's really bad. Taunt should be really good for her being also one of the tankier people who have all of the armor. And disengage, push people away so that you can just walk away if you don't want to fight something. All around, solid. Got the artistry. I think I had to redo Dyrus's social checks or somebody's. I'll double check it because they undid things. How armor works now? Armor is temporary HP. If you have 10 armor, takes 10 damage. It never comes back unless you do something like a guard skill that gives you temporary armor, and then temporary armor will refill your armor as well. So you could get temporary armor over your maximum, but that comes off next turn. I hope what I'm saying is clear. It's really simple in practice, but like the words for describing it are a lot of words. It's basically just temporary HP, and you can recover it by doing guarding. Then we got Jamuel L. Saxon, who was a human, the only human in the group, who chose cleric, got some opulence. He also has adaptive shield. He grants an ally armor, which is really strong. It scales based on how many enemies are near them, which is what the danger tag is. So for every enemy that is next to them, it gets stronger. So you use it when someone is like totally overwhelmed, or in the case of Rochella, probably like taunting. And recovery, heals an ally for just a big amount for wealth cost. He has a lot of wealth, heals a lot, can also damage enemies that don't have sanity. And then he took bandage. Wee bit of a heal boy. Consume is a new thing that is kind of just representing like what would be in your backpack. So you can increase the amount of consume you have, but he'll probably only be able to use that once, because I think he... Oh, I think I see what he was doing before. But then he had to move it to prosperity, because every one in alchemy gives you more consume. I think he took more consume to be able to use bandage twice. Anyway, good healer, starts with a lot of money, noise, and he was the greedy alcoholic going to the tavern. Oh, and he chose his racial trait was economic, which is why he's got the 15 wealth, because he's a human and humans get money. Humans get paid. And then Shore 4. Perhaps I've been conditioned by Shore 4, and I just agreed to him being a slime after literal years of him trying to bend the rules on racial choices. I was just like, dude, this shit, fuck it, fine. But there's enough lore to support what he's looking for in this campaign. I think this one very specifically, especially because they're soul linked. It makes enough sense that I could throw something together really quickly for the circumstance. So like, actually, it kind of fits. And we'd even talked about it like a month ago. So I suppose I've had some time to think about it. He scaled opulence, or occult. Surprisingly, the only occultist. But he took primalist, so he casts his occult spells with health instead of sanity. But everybody is interlinked and has the same health pool. So that could be an issue. He can demoralize one target. Demoralize was, put that in chat, is the enemy has 15 accuracy and receives more sanity damage. There are some really big benefits for breaking enemy sanity now, which should be under that. Their current HP is reduced by half of their maximum sanity when you get their sanity to 0 on enemies. And a couple of the other things there. Avoid is basically 100 minus 100. Avoid means you can stun an enemy multiple times, because there's like preventative measures, so you can't stun lock an enemy forever with avoid. So like if you stun an enemy, they gain 100 stun avoid, and breaking their sanity just means like you can stun them again. So it's kind of the biggest part of it, honestly, is reducing their evasion for a while. If you do that at the start of a turn, everybody will have higher chance to critically hit somebody. Would Shore 4 have hands and armor? We'll talk about it, Ashley. I would just do the other characters first, and we'll talk about it later. And then he took Fear, which I need to rewrite, because it's... things subtly changed on this. That should be psychic damage instead of sanity damage, which ultimately ends up meaning roughly the same thing as we discussed earlier. And all of the occult abilities do have the, like, if used outside of combat utility to make, like, potentially people in the tavern afraid of something to try and help his friends or himself or whatever. Shore 4 having a huge mana pool. Yeah, potentially him being able to deal sanity damage with one action. 11 with one action is quite a lot. And even better if it's a beast, he'll fuck some shit up. Guard is just generically good, defending yourself. And because I told him to pick Twin Soul, he doesn't have any like racial benefits, and I'm gonna have to like make those myself for like whatever, some of the slime stuff to be determined. Does chat have any questions? And we can answer questions for a bit, and then maybe I'll go to the bathroom, and then maybe actually check out the Overwatch thing? Maybe? I don't know. When does it start? Next week, Thursday, 2 hours ago. The same time we start it today, next week on Thursday, starting at that time. Will area of effect blow them up extra hard? Yes. What's the group HP pool then? Let me make sure. I literally made the tool this morning to grab a group of people and link them. Like 2 hours before we started doing character creation. So I'm looking for it. We linked them, total health 112. That should be what it is. I'm gonna double check because I made it today. I don't want it to be messed up, but 112 health for everybody. Default health in Myriad would be 30 health for a human that has no modifications. Okay, so split amongst 5 people, they are, I think, quite significantly below average, but that's because gutter folk are shit. I don't... Surprised it did that way. Oh, this is a weird technical thing. Yeah, because the gutter folks have armor instead of health, but that's actually, I think, a huge benefit to their team here because they can help mitigate the health damage if they're able to position themselves appropriately. Literal bugs. Yeah, the double bugs, I think, is like one of the best things about the group, and being able to have high armor on them. Since this campaign will only last like 2 sessions, when is the next campaign? I don't know. Personally, I'm kind of running this as a example to myself of how much effort I have to put in to run a campaign and set things up. We've been coding this for a while, so all this shit, we made it, if you're unaware. And I need to finish this campaign to like see on a week-to-week basis of how much prep I had to do to see how many other ones I can run and when the next soonest campaign I can run is. But there are currently plans in place for another campaign using as a brief teaser, hoping that it happens. What map is this? There was a post on this quite a while ago now on the Patreon about this, but the next campaigns, collectively all of them, would be taking place on this kind of a system in a place in the world called the Evershore, where ultimately we're going to start with an area, pretty much what this is. It's not finished, but we're going to have players placing land tiles so that every group that plays will have like the ability to contribute to what the world is, because the Evershore has there's a lot of lore about why traveling inland and away from civilization everything starts to get all fucky, and they would be using the blood of the first ship captain or anybody who has like authentic captain's blood related to the original seafarer. They will use that to enter like a dreamlike state to have like precognitions about the way the land is set up. So when they're placing land, it's more of a they know what the land will be rather than they physically placed land tiles. So as the in-lore explanation. And then you can see like outside there are like, oh, like our objective, we need to go here. They would have to like physically place these and like make a bridge to it. And then there's a lot of stuff I want to try and introduce of I don't know. I don't want to go in more detail. Those will be later. This campaign needs to finish first. I need to, you know, still put some thought into this, but that's the idea for like a cohesive world building experience for all the campaigns in the future. Tetris pathing. Oh yeah. They're quintuplets, so is there a bonus on the health multiplier? The bonus is the fact that it's all combined and that they healing one person technically heals everybody. Like there's a lot of obscure trade-offs, like advantages and disadvantages of their current system. Was session length discussed? I would expect sessions to be about 3 hours. But kind of depends. Are there AoE heals? Yes, Dyrus has one. And because I wasn't really considering this before the session started, I might have to take a look at how strong it actually is. But I think it would still be fine because of the limited resources of having to cast spells. Giga heals. Because even though they could have AoE heals, the enemy's gonna have AoE damage. Is really the trade-off. Like if an enemy just D&D shoots a fireball at them and every person takes 10 damage, they actually took 50 damage. There isn't a lot of huge AoE stuff in Myriad, but it's definitely a big threat. Why did people ever write books if they drove people insane? That's a good question. What was the fireball incident? I'll put it in chat. It's an old video I made, which is currently unlisted for some reasons. I think, you know, probably better you don't know the reasons if you don't know the reasons. But it's a good video. Anything else? Because I gotta go pee pee. I did not pee in a bottle. Something about D&D lately really making me have to go potty. Are there any tutorials or anything for messing around in map tools? I don't know. Like their wiki has some generic tutorials and they have a whole Discord. I think there's some. You'd have to poke around on their Wikipedia thingy. I don't really know where to point you. Lore wise, I don't really want to answer that yet. LMAO Overwatch ad. Curious why it's giving you an ad at all, unless you just joined. Is there gonna be a silly witch? Since they weren't born together, how are they linked? That'll... I mean, honestly, that might not be answered in the campaign, but it's not something I would want to say beforehand that they might be able to figure out. The thing I alluded to before the stream started, before the character creation, was that by session 2, I was gonna maybe give them that option anyway to link all of themselves, because I've been thinking that maybe a good route to go in the future for all games is to have every group linked this way. But it is kind of a dramatic, excessive, weird thing. So I'm happy that they're doing it, because I was really starting to think that there's a lot of benefits of the game being balanced around this. There's a whole bunch of things in the past of like that were sort of pseudo-linked. Like if you're familiar with the campaign with Seymour Butts in it, everyone was basically already mentally linked in that. So there's a lot of lore reasons why it makes sense. And I actually think mechanically it's kind of interesting and certainly a bit different. There was also a time where I experimented on when that everybody's sanity was kind of linked, that if one player gained a madness, everybody in the group would get it. But obviously that, for like reasons that didn't make any sense, it was really hard to like justify it. So this might like have potential to open up some doors for stuff I was already trying to do and have it more easily explainable in character. Because also I'm curious to see the dynamic of what people won't do because they're worried that they're going to kill everyone, because they are literally everyone. Especially when it comes to sanity inducing stuff like reading books. Because normally be like, ah, fuck it, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna read the book, my party's gonna have to deal with this. Now I'm curious to see what the group discussion around that becomes, because it's hard to just fully be in character and fuck with everybody. Is your system now 100% complete? Or are you still working out a lot of stuff on it? I don't know how to put a percentage on it. I wouldn't say it's complete, but it is ideally 100% functional. Ideally. That'd be a cool idea. Probably moments of being extremely careful, alternating with someone deciding to fuck around. One of my biggest concerns in D&D, and I wish I brought it up to them because some of them are new players, is that when you're new, you I've seen a lot of players who don't want to do anything because they're scared to do things, because they don't want to step on other players' toes, so they very much hold back and they don't really do their role play, and they want to make sure everyone enjoys their time, and as a result I think they end up not enjoying their own time. I don't think that's going to be a big issue with this group though, even with the interlinked thing, because I don't know, they're all very in character creation alone, aggressively kind of chaotic and forward. Yeah, I think it's a good group for me to not have to warn them about that. And Shore 4's played a bunch, and I don't know, even inexperienced Selen seems like she's a go-getter. Some amazing RP. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this group. Shore 4 gonna be the babysitter? I don't think he made a babysitter character. Like, I'm sure he would be if he was like an old wise warrior. No, he's a fucking flesh blob. Increasing teamwork and group consequences. That's the other thing with group link. I've said before, and I really think that this is true for particularly stream D&D games, and maybe not, but my focus is obviously on like stream game. I think it would be better if the whole group died rather than one player died. Because there's a very big issue in, like, you want to have consequences, you need the player to die, you need there to be problems, But if one person dies, then you need to get a replacement. Then the other 4 people have to accept someone new that's coming. It's like it is a mess. As someone in D&D myself who always wants to make a new character and would kind of jump to wanting to retire people and actually knowing how it feels like to come back into a game with a character nobody knows, it's always a mess. No matter how well you think it's gonna go, it's always a mess. So it would be better for everyone to just die. Do other people feel the pain in the link? Figuring out how to describe it. I'd say yes, but in sort of like a phantom pain, sort of like, ugh, kind of like not as impactful as the person who actually got hit. But they would be able to feel it. Also, with the soul link thing, I think it's kind of good for explaining out of character conversation. Like, if you really needed a like lore reason why in combat all the fucking 5 players are gonna be all talking to each other about tactics and whatever out of character conversations, then them being linked is like a really good. You don't have to worry about talking in combat and that kind of stuff that people. It's a weird thing, but I've seen a handful of people over the years, maybe more than a handful, get really like, oh no, you should only be able to, a turn in combat is 6 seconds. You should only be able to say words of up to 6 seconds. You shouldn't talk to your people that you're playing D&D with. I don't fucking understand that perspective, but I guess if you deeply need the explanation of why, they are soul linked. Do they know each other's every thoughts? No, but I might let them roll for like, I'm not sure what I would make them roll actually, for like intuiting the other person's emotions a little bit more clearly. I don't know. There's a few things I haven't thought out in exclusive detail, or not exclusive, a lot of detail, but I'm sure when the situation comes up of like specifically what's going on, it won't be too hard to figure it out. What the fuck? Are you an astrophysicist? I see out of character talk as compensating for team building in the in-universe of time you don't play out. Oh, I see what you mean. Like all of the times your party would be sitting around a campfire and like actually getting to know each other rather than only playing with each other 3 hours a week. I agree with that as well. I don't know. It's a silly thing to worry about. Sorry is late for me. No, I get what you mean. So chat. What actually, I was gonna say what actually came out with Overwatch. I think I might just dive in and play for like an hour or two. I have to go to the bathroom. But also I'm kind of, I always feel like burnt out after Myriad. Like I just want to chill and like think about what happened and prepare for it. Ow? Does it have to be Overwatch? I mean, the new things today, it's a lot of new things. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna save this campaign and I'm gonna think about it real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on, I gotta pick a good pee song. Okay. We're only gonna do a little bit of Overwatch. It's a little late already. Normally if I ended streaming, it would be in like an hour and a half. And honestly, I can imagine that's enough time to see all the new stuff and be like, okay, what am I gonna do? Queue ranked? That doesn't sound great. Who won character creation? I think Shore4 because I let him be a slime. Not it's always funny as a DM to like plan out a campaign, and I've tried to get like that first part of a lot of it done already. It always feels like you're missing something because you don't have the players and you don't know what characters they made, and obviously it'll all come together a little bit more when you actually see like, oh, it's a singing cockroach. I see. So no, that was like the most fun character creation session I've had, where everyone was pretty into what they were doing. I'm really happy with how hands-off I felt like I could actually be, and that I just sort of gave a brief explanation of the setting, the campaign, and then they have all the buttons and they just went quiet and kind of did it. So I think that went pretty well. I think that went good. The only thing I would say that could go better, well, if my internet worked at the beginning, that was that's an issue. Oh, fan art, fuck, I forgot. Well, that could have gone better. Could remember that. I wish I had my webcam on the whole time, because then you could see how much in like a back and forth monitor like 10 things I'm doing and how like much I'm trying to pay attention. Oh. Gutters D fighter. Very nice. I forget what I was going to say. Well, oh, I feel like it's very difficult to show what every player is looking at to the stream. So I was trying to hover over stuff and like go where it was relevant, but there are certainly 5 people looking at like hundreds of different things. Okie dokie, we are going to open Battle.net, open Overwatch. So is the like the PvE stuff? Oh my god, my Battle.net session has expired. Please enter your password. I think I know what my password is. I don't know. That sure wasn't it. So nice you can't develop a meta. I also intend to on like, they're not starting with equipment, like only the fighter got to choose a weapon and an armor, because that's kind of an important thing for a fighter. But because of the new random item generation stuff, I'm just gonna generate shit during a session, kind of see what it is and how they adapt to it, kind of stuff. Because finding loot is cool. Get another map download to the character creator like that one time. I'll look into it, but it might have become impossible. Because the character creator relies on tooltips, which rely on the like backend map, and I don't want to include that. But I might be able to make a really trimmed version of it again, but it would be harder than ever, so I'll see. I have to update the game. I'm surprised during that session, or before we started, Blizzard is apparently still giving me battle pass codes for Overwatch. I thought they would have cut that shit out. Forgot how to remove you from the mailing list? I got off of their old one so easy. Send them the monkey gift. Thanks. Here's monkey. I'm installing the update. So we're gonna play in a second. But you have big subscriber and you play Overwatch? But with their old team, it's all new people at Blizzard. Last time I had big subscriber and played Overwatch, but I told them that competitive Lucio ball was a stupid idea to their face. And then I stopped hearing from them. I don't know. I don't know what the correlation is. I don't know. Oh, let me turn sub sounds back on. Anybody who subscribed during that whole session, I had to turn sounds off, obviously, because a lot of people were talking to me. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're looking forward to some Myriad. Well, now everyone is telling them they're stupid to their faces, so if they cut off streamers for that, they would lose all of them. I don't think any of the current streamers would do that. I mean, why would you? Why would you tell them lose? It was like, there's a lot of context to that story. There's like 5 layers. I saw on Twitter the other day they had a like Overwatch creator summit and they brought everyone out to a tent on the beach or something. I don't know, man.
A game for gift. What if one of them told you Myriad was stupid?
Okay. Well, then they can't play. You're kicked out. I'm gonna stop sending you Myriad battle passes. Did you? I got an invite to go to the tent, but it was exactly when I was leaving to go to Vegas, like the same day. But no, I think I'm over it. But like literally any game studio were to invite me to go anywhere. Hold on, me and me wife ordering food. Hold on. Hold on, me and me wife ordering food. From restaurant. It has restaurant in the name of the restaurant. That's how you know. Spicy and crispy chicken. Can I get a picture with that?
Do what I say.
Do what I say.
Equip the pan.
Equip the pen. Any idea when the VOD will become available for character creator? It should already exist unless I played a song that I wasn't supposed to on my previous stream. You can go into the VOD and even if the stream's live, it should appear there. And if it's not, there's something I need to do. And then I'm not going to do that until after stream. But generally speaking, should already be there, even though I'm live. Dude, I think I'm gonna roll the dice RTD on spicy and crispy chicken. I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical. It is under the category Chef's Specialties. But there's no information. Everything else has a description. This has none. What do you think, chat? Spicy and crispy chicken? I'm going for it. It's kind of, you know, if I need to know. And extra white rice. Because if it's too spicy, then I'll just dump rice on it. Apologies for my slowness. The VOD is there, by the way. Yeah, I thought it would be.
Play game.
But good to know for sure.
Poop fart.
Poop fart, anime dork, poop you. My door, because my wife left the door open. God damn it! Hey, yo. Final rewards rank, Grandmaster. Hey, you were a Grandmaster. Wanna... Did it put me in silver? What is this? Is that plat? Or is that... What? I don't understand. There's new game mode. There is a new adventure. And there is an Alari. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go into training mode and look at the new hero. I'm gonna try my best to... Hey, did the PoE patch notes come out, by the way? Yes. I might end stream, eat dinner, and stream on my alt channel and just read the patch notes. I've been very excited to read them. What a fun and balanced hero. Wowie!
I carry my burden.
Dude, from the moment I picked her, I really was like, this is pretty Paladin's pilled. And now that I've seen the gun, holy sh! The first thing I do when they introduce a new character, especially support, is shoot someone in the head. And then every time I do it, I go, what?
Double kill.
What? Is it a projectile? No? That's pretty bad fall off, but Jesus Christ.
That's how it's done.
Damn, and it shoots like way faster than I've only got okay. Oh, it's charging. I see, it charges. Okay. No, that's I would play this character solely for the weapon. So it's already a good character. And then we've got whatever this is. Gotta push back. Got an out of my way. Launches you in the direction you are moving, knocking back enemies. Hold jump to go higher. You have mobility. You have an escape. Oh, they actually updated training mode to have something new in it? That's crazy. Oh my god, it's been how many years? And then you have actual healing as a healing character. Which... deploy a pylon that heals. So you got your throwable dispenser. Dude, this character is busted. I know that I haven't even seen all of their abilities yet. I haven't finished looking at it, and I haven't played it in a game. This character's busted. How long does that last? I guess it's forever and it has health. Okay. Ult. Captive sun. Fire an explosive ball of solar energy. Enemies hit are slowed and explode after taking significant damage. So you put it on a tank and the tank dies? I want my ult. You know, a support ult? The thing about this character is that you're a healer, and they do have a healing ability, but it's like a set and forget it. Where if you're like, your team's fighting over there, cool guys, I'm just gonna go over here. You don't actually it's a healer who doesn't have to heal, so that's already insane. And I'm assuming this heal is like decent. I'm gonna see when they take damage. Oh my, it's... okay. She flies.
Play game. Overwatch in my TF2 stream.
Okay. Oh, she's got a heal beam. Here, get the fuck out of here. It sticks to walls?
Stay in range if you want my help.
So she has 2 healing abilities, which most supports don't even have. And they're both good.
Positioning healing pylon.
Okay, but the pylon is not nearly as much.
Healing pylon deployed.
But still, that's... This thing is like permanent and on a what second cooldown? An 8-second cooldown? Okay.
They broke broke my
She does
pylon.
support damage. Yeah, so you can heal people while you kill people. And you can really support them.
Working on your injuries. Keep close.
And then your ult kills everyone. Okay, so that's the new character.
Face the sunrise.
Ah!
Position.
Okay. Slow fire. I love guns with slow fire rates, so that makes me happy too. If I played the game, if we were playing the game, I'd probably play a lot of her, but it feels like one of those characters that everyone's gonna play and she's gonna get nerfed in a week. Underworld is a new mission. Let me look at that there battle pass, which I should have unlocked because I got the code. Previous season rewards. I'm juiced. Wait, did I play last season? What? Oh, that's the rewards I didn't log in to redeem from last season. I thought it was carrying over. This is the carryover. Wait.
I have accepted what I am.
I don't fucking know. Did I just insta get an Ana mythic? Dude, she's a snake. She gets me. Meh. Okay. Okay, we got a little. I see. I don't even know where I am. Where's the beginning? You get the. It gave me so much stuff. Why did it give me so much? The Ana battle? Well, I guess she's the. I don't. Dude, I don't know. You get Alari. You get 20% XP all season. You get the Farah with the Farah skin. Farah turns into a bot. Okay. You got some. I just want to look at the skins. I don't really want to spend too long here. Get a Torbjorn who doesn't fit the theme at all. It's coming out of like Niflheim or something. Has nothing to do with everyone else as a bot. You're a can't. Where's the theme? Where's the theme? I forgot about Life Weaver. I haven't played one time since Life Weaver was at it. Okay, we walk. I guess we walk. Roadhog, 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 Roadhog. And I think we saw everything of particular note. Okie dokie. Ilari launch event? Isn't that just where like they everybody play that in one. Underworld, rescue the Omnics of King's Row in this co-op mission. Man, dude, they fucking did it. PvE, let's go.
If you want to live in peace,
Play game for gift.
If you want to live in peace, play game for gift. Or die.
before the crisis, Omnics were created to serve humanity.
This is as loud as it goes.
Obedient, yet disposable. But when their programming was overridden by a rogue AI, their core functionality was altered. They were forced to turn on their human creators.
Are these part of the cinematics that came out that I haven't seen?
The formation of Overwatch. Their actions ended the crisis, and in turn, helped free the Omnics.
Yeah, they're reusing a lot. Recap.
From the ashes of one conflict, another was born. As most of humanity would never see Omnics as their equals. Now, the Omnic resistance group Null Sector has emerged from the shadows.
Where's John
To
Cena?
stand against humanity and fully liberate Omnikind. The revolution has already begun.
Can't see him?
I was afraid of this. Null Sector is attacking cities all over the globe.
I am updating the world map with the latest developments. Our new agents are standing by. World map initiated. I will report global threats here.
Which one we doing? Ends in 20. I guess we gotta do this one, because what if we don't play again in 27 days? I kind of want to pick. Last time we did this for the Halloween event, everyone's so bad at video games. We couldn't beat Expert. What we're gonna believe. Get chatters in? I really kind of hate how in these missions they force you on 4 characters, but well, 3 more. You gotta play the one, the mode that lets you play any. But lore, dude, this is the lore. The lore is I don't like any of these characters, so I'm just gonna skate around. Assuming we ever pick. It's a hard choice, I know. Oh, dude, dynamic fog.
Gift, because entertaining. A year of Ster. What am I doing with my life?
Useless frequency since the grid shut down. My name's Iggy. I'm broadcasting live from a bunker in King's Row. Null Sector has us surrounded. If you hear this, yeah, find the access terminal in the underworld.
Is this the 3rd time King's Row has been attacked?
This way.
There should be a TS1 robot station.
It's so blurry.
It was decommissioned.
I can't fucking see anything.
It has enough firepower to help take down Null Sector.
It's always King's Row. The Omnics are back. God damn it, they're going to King's Row, aren't they? So is that dynamic damage in? It kind of looks like it's not, like they're faking it. That they showcased when they originally showed this. That like shooting certain parts would make them move in certain ways. It kind of looks like at certain intervals of HP, they just do like a random thing. Don't be fooled. I'm trying to not be fooled. Shooting him. I mean, he was ahead. Just reuse. This is a new area on King's Row, guys. It's King's Row, but different. We're doing the objective and we're putting it in the thing. I need to see if I can turn volume up of like voices. In-game voice 100.
The unit is repairing itself.
I thought he was speaking Chinese.
Looks like they want more.
Like actually.
Critical hit.
Looks like it's gonna need more batteries. We Omnics have power sources.
We Omnics.
See what you can find.
Same maps and same models. These are new models. That's a new part of the map. I don't know if you're trolling or not. And British for some reason. Omnics can be British. You're the problem. Oh, bruh.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
You can take more than that.
Where you going?
Back in the fight.
I'm trying to Lucio them. I really wish I didn't pick Lucio though, actually. I should have Torbjorned. Lucio for this mission is like the least interactive healer. Like if I had a choice of healers to pick, I feel like Lucio would be last on the list. Watch out for that vulture! Dude, same enemies? The vulture? That we've all seen 100 times before? Apparently? Apparently everybody but me?
Vulture's down.
Real question is this better than MVM? We'll see. The MVM stream might actually happen
The repairs are at 33%.
the end of the week? Next week? I can't remember. It's happening. I'm booping them. They're being booped. Dude, nice job, turret. I mean, the part about the PvE that was always going to look fun and make it kind of MVM-y was that they were going to let you, like, level up your character and get upgrades. That, without that, you just kind of have, like, I'm Lucio shooting bots. And at least MVM has the, like, in-mission, like, upgrades to your character. You, like, need some aspect of that, I think, for it to be engaging long-term.
Let's break it. Damn! Get ready for more. More drop pods coming in.
Has more and more of a defense goal. You know, we are defending something right now. Like Torbjorn's saying, don't let those creatures reach the objective. It's because there's an objective. And you know these bomb enemies that are walking at it? Just like an MVM. Skill tree is the main attractor. Skill tree was my like final copium to like this is gonna fix Overwatch. And they could use it in so many different places. And then they were like, nah.
Stay focused. We don't want
Do I need to press a button on him? Oh, he's already doing it, so I can't see what button it is. Tracer gamers, come on, game. I'll go get Tracer. Let's split the party.
Team it down. Let's help her out.
Oh, it's not over yet. Get back in there.
I'm really hurt.
Boom.
Okay, my revive is scroll wheel down. So I look like I'm just punching her and trolling. I don't know what button that is. Hold it. I tried. It's not mouse. It's not middle mouse. It's mouse wheel down. So if I'm the last person alive on this team, we're fucked.
Repair progress is at 66%. Its motor functions are starting up. See if you can find more batteries.
More?
Coming back online. More power required. No, I do not want to debate.
Oh, where are batteries?
Oh, let's break it.
Let's break it down!
Repair station's getting clobbered.
Dude, Torbjorn, shoot him. Torbjorn! Shoot him! Torbjorn's down, but he's like walking around like, I'm just kind of lost. Wait a second.
I'm not
The
doing
team
so
still
well.
needs it. Teammate down.
Revive our
Let's help him
ally.
out. Done.
I'm gonna die.
There's an enemy here.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's the game mode. Wait, oh, is that not, that's not the game mode.
Repair progress is at 66%.
It's try again mode.
Its motor functions
I
are
didn't
starting
fail.
up.
How could I possibly
See if you can
fail?
find more batteries.
Motor functions coming back online. More power required.
I don't know if we're waiting for the batteries to spawn or what.
Staccato.
Because usually when the battery was there, I was pointing to him. My tickets! Dude, I paid good money for this, guys. Like, honestly, I'd be excited if I were currently working towards Lucio's Omega Blast upgrade. But I am not. Reload speed? Yeah, I feel like because the workshop already exists. You know what I mean? Like, they could have done
There's an enemy here.
something. They could have done something, right?
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
No one gets left behind. They are hitting the repair station. Teammate down.
Why would they bother? Because Team Fortress laid the groundwork for exactly what they could have done like fucking
Much longer.
10 years ago.
Hurry up and revive.
Get that creature, everyone.
They've got, I don't know if they have a lot of health or if my team like isn't shooting. Kind of feels like they have a lot of health. Kind of feels like Torbjorn Tracer isn't the DPS output. Like, where's our demo man? I'm shooting him. Blasting this guy.
Creatures getting close. Sped you up. You did the rest.
Tracer! Come on them!
Heads up, artillery. Oh, let's break it.
Setting out the welcome mat.
Oh, yeah, dude, is that the first time Torbjorn has come on anyone?
Ouch.
That's what I mean. Surely my team's been shooting them.
Stop the artillery.
You've done it. Lizzie's gonna establish a connection so we can control it remotely.
Oh, it's the guy from the thing.
Come on, TS1. Time to show them the way.
He's got a flashlight.
Incoming.
Now that's what I call gaming.
Not feeling the music.
Push bot. It's King's Row, man. Dude, it's always King's Row.
Charger discharged.
Dude, we're about to go sicko mode. Oh, our bot is dying. I see. Am I healing him?
Oh, let's break it. Dang!
Oh, I used my push.
Accelerated assist.
Like, I was walking like an inch off the ground. I can't res you.
Null sector's been messing with this terminal. Lizzie's gonna need some time to break through the firewall. Hold them off. That's the end of TS1. Gives good help.
Guys, I literally can't res.
This is all over.
I'm dysfunctional. Can't have a player fall off the map. I thought I could push bots off the map, but yeah.
You lost a team. Clear the way.
I got
You have to do it.
Teammate down. Let's help her out.
I'm not doing so
Oh, let's
well.
break it. Dang!
You have to be the one to do it.
Got me. I don't want to die.
We've got an ally down. Stalker eliminated.
Oi!
Here they come.
She's fucking killing me, mate! I think we're dead.
They got me good.
A teammate's down. Hold it together.
Okay, what the fuck is scroll wheel down? Interact. Also C.
Lizzie's gonna need some time to break through the firewall. Hold them off.
Thank you. Come together.
5 years for this?
Give us good help while it lasted. We can repair it when this is all over.
Now that's a motion.
Ears ringing.
At least it's free. Wait, isn't it not free? Isn't it like $15?
sucker. More drop pods coming
Story
in.
mode is 15. What is this? Not the story mode. This is like a. Oh, this is the side timed free one. I guess I should have done the story one first.
Oh, you don't like this song? Here they come.
Anything to not play Lucio.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Setting out the welcome mat.
Because that's what I mean. Like, progression is cool. Otherwise, I'm just like shooting at a bot's head.
We're making a feather out of this chicken.
That was some hardcore.
C is not working.
All right, made it through the last firewall.
I like.
I need to be
Oh,
I got your back.
why do I have to wait that long?
Neither am I.
Oh, that sounded like it hurt.
Looks like Null Sector's
Ah!
sending the big guns.
It's an OR
Last
unit.
thing we need is an access card. Keep an eye out. One of these units might be carrying.
She's overpowered. Wait, is there an Ana healing it? Is there an Ana bot healing it?
Watch out for that healing unit.
Dude, Ana's unkillable.
Null Sector has a healing unit.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
As I thought. We've got an ally.
Okay, I see the down bar on him now. Dude, she nanoed herself.
I'm really hurt.
Watch out for that healing unit.
Torbjorn, can you shoot her in the head like one fucking time?
Let's get you back
so
into the
well.
fight.
He was dead at the moment, I'm aware.
Tracers down.
Your time's not up yet.
We're shooting him. Torbjorn, do you have a turret? By the way. Anywhere? No way, this is $50. There you go, yeah!
We've got an ally down.
There's the key card. Go ahead and use it on the terminal.
I wonder if I can like look at my teammates' ranks.
Back to battle with you.
Done.
Bullet sponges. See, I don't think they're actually that bullet spongy.
Thanks for keeping us all out of Null Sector's hands. We owe you big time.
I just don't think there. He didn't have a turret down this whole phase. It's just not doing stuff. Oh, it has like, hey, you leveled Lucio up. Or something. For some reason. Yeah, I saw Ashley. I think I'm gonna do the story mission and then eat dinner and maybe.
Null Sector is attacking cities all over the globe.
World map initiated.
I don't know. I gotta figure out my week and how much time I have to devote to Myriad. So tomorrow, I feel bad because I've been like on vacation for a while and I would have just come back.
Is anyone there? Rio is under attack. We need
But
help.
also, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not do the other mission right now. I might do it another day because my whole chat, literally my whole chat hates this anyway. Every time I look over, everyone's just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck this, fuck this. So maybe it's better if I just go eat dinner tonight. And people were saying Path of Exile patch notes were out. Let me look at Twitter. Half of patch notes is Ruthless. That doesn't surprise me because all the keystones were made for Ruthless. They're Resonant Sleep or... Okay, I'm gonna eat dinner, and then my second channel might go live in a bit to look at PoE patch notes if you're PoE brained, because even if they're kind of poopy, I'm still gonna read them, and it's fun to discuss with other PoE brain people. My alt channel is Ster to Ster. But I'm gonna eat first, so it might be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, don't know. Bye everybody, thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the Myriad character creator. If their enthusiasm for creating characters is as high as it is to like play the actual game, we're gonna have an awesome campaign. Bye bye. Before I go, I have the crispy chicken. Live review. I'm not a fan. Kind of like fried chicken nuggets with a bunch of peppers, like, mixed in it. It's all right. But knowing what it is, I think there's some other stuff I would have ordered before this. Like, it's not bad. It's just not optimal choice. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty fast. Bye-bye.